And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Jordan McKamey alongside you. We're now joined for the first time. And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate. Hello and welcome inside the YO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. The 2025-2026 basketball season kicks off at the Casper Compete Classic as the Worland Warriors battle the KW Walsh Trojans, and we have all the round ball action here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We are streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV. This is the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. This and every broadcast would not be possible without the wonderful support of this community and the following businesses. Our premium sponsors in our 2025-26 season include Pinnacle Bank, McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, King's Carpet One, Diesel Pickup Specialist, and Kinlan Ace Hardware. Additional valued sponsors include Admiral Beverage Corporation, Sally's Classic Pizza, Swing Trucking, McGarvin Moberly Construction, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant, The Outdoorsman, Worland Dental Clinic, Washkey Prevention Coalition, Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, Sage Creek Land and Cattle, Bryant Honey, and War Paint. Advertising opportunities are still available here and during this basketball season, or basketball and soccer full season advertising is available. You can take advantage of rest of season, month to month, or rest of sports calendar opportunities. Discounts are available. Contact me, Jordan McKamey, at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com, or by calling calling or texting 307-431-1468. McGarvin and Taylor pregame show is full of features, including a talk next with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer, a look inside the matchup, the Lady Warrior keys to the game. Then after that, it's the Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off and more. Basketball is about to get underway for the first time here in 2025. Will the Warriors find a way to trample the Trojans, or will KW make it an opening game loss here at the YO Sports Ranch? Find out next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor & Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Jordan McCamey alongside you. We're now joined for the first time this season by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer as the Lady Warriors get set to battle the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. Coach, these preseason tournaments, what's really the focus for you here in these opening minutes?
For us, we come into the season, the things that we really want to work on early in these tournaments as we head into, Rollins and our conference season, rebounding number one, taking care of the basketball, and then defensively trying to get settled into our transition between man and zone. So those are 3 things that we really want to work on against these tough 4A opponents this weekend.
Well, and Coach, last year you graduate some seniors. You have some JV players that maybe are going to make their first appearances in some varsity games. What do you expect out of them, and maybe what do you expect about your new leaders out there for you on the court?
Maddie and Kat as seniors coming back, I think will kind of help us stay grounded. But a lot of nervous energy, especially this week. We're going to make mistakes early and, hopefully grow from those. But you have a kid like Annie Page who really came along last year, and it was a lot of fun to watch towards the end of the season. Will come in as a sophomore. And so, you don't know really what to expect until she hits the ground running, and I think she'll be fine. with our other kids, kind of the same thing, just a lot of nervous energy. They're going to come in, we'll make mistakes early, but I think we'll be okay. And then, we have Kennedy Bassett, a senior who moved in this year, and she's going to help us out at the guard position along with Jersey Richards. So, we do have some nice depth at our guard position, just trying to keep, Lily and Maddie Robertson healthy in that 4-5 position will be big for us this weekend also.
Well, Coach, you coming in series, you said 4A competition. It's the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans course. No film out there, anything else that way. Does that make you focus way more internally and kind of react to what's happening as the game starts?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, we talk about it all the time. We worry way more about us than anyone else, especially in these early tournaments where, it's not getting against our conference record or any issues like that. So, it's kind of fun to play new teams that we haven't seen before. And, maybe after the game we can steal some of their stuff and use it against our 3A opponents. But, no, it'll be fun.
Jordan McCamey joined here by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Borderer as the Lady Warriors and Lady Trojans are minutes away from tipping it off. Coach, any final thoughts here before I let you get into the final preparations before we tip it off here from the YO Sports Ranch?
Oh, no, absolutely. Just these kids are excited to hit the court again after finishing up last year, and it should be a fun season for us.
That's head coach Mark Mortimer. We'll talk to him post-game. Worland Lady Warriors, Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans, minutes away here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Keep it tuned to the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show as we head towards tip-off on a Thursday in Casper. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah. How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Take a quick break here, back in 30 seconds here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, just a quick 30-second break back there as had to talking to our to the facilities manager here as we are at the YO Sports Ranch. It is a full athletic complex here in Casper, Wyoming, right near the Ford Wyoming Center. Beautiful court out here for basketball courts set to go. Lady Warriors and Lady Trojans among the two teams set to get this 2025-2026 season underway. As we kind of take a look inside the matchup, well, of course, we don't have a whole lot of info on either of these teams as it's their first game, so we take a little peek back to the 24-25 season. KW finished the season just a game under 500 at 13-14 overall. They were 6-0 in the West Conference, but at the state tournament fell in their first pair of games. So for the Lady Trojans, for the Lady Warriors, it was a struggle last season, finishing at 1-22 overall. A pair of losses at the regional tournament saw their season come to an end. So it was a tough season for Lady Warriors, but there's still some good things coming over, as you heard head coach Mark Mortimer talk about. And I think this is maybe one of the most important things, as he said, they have depth at the guard position. That was where last year for these Lady Warriors, it was a tough one. They faced a lot of full court pressure, a lot of man-to-man pressure, and just had a little bit of trouble moving the ball, and that prevented them from getting the ball inside last year. And hopefully this year they can do so with Lily Richardson playing down low. She can be a force down on the blocks along with Maddie Robertson. So hopefully for these Lady Warriors, they can come into this season and get the ball moving a bit better than they did just a season ago. But again, right now, wipe the records. Everybody's 0-0. These games, of course, do not count against conference record. I do want to tell you, here at the Wild Sports Ranch, they have us on the opposite side of the court from the scores table. We are literally right underneath the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, so we will do our best to keep time and score in this one. The score won't be too tough as I have a stat sheet, but the time is going to be a little bit tougher. Going to try to keep it on the phone, and if we can kind of peek around the screen here, kind of a little bit of a small inconvenience there, but that's kind of what goes on with these preseason tournaments. We're just about a little more than 10 minutes away from the opening tip-off of this one here in the Lady Warriors opening varsity game of the season. Again, it was a quick schedule change for these teams. AD Aaron Abel decided to pull out of the Remax Invitational over in Gillette. Got the invite here at the first annual Casper Compete Classic held here at the Wyoming YO Sports Ranch and the Ford Wyoming Center. The Lady Warriors and Warriors, I believe, will play all their games here inside the Sports Ranch. So if you're planning on coming down this weekend to watch any basketball, do just keep in mind there. But again, if you're going to the event center, you can't miss the YO Sports Ranch. This is the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show. We'll continue to round out the pregame show as we tick closer down to our starting lineups and opening tip-off, brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. But for now, we step away again on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. This is Warrior Athletics, streaming it live via YouTube, Facebook, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is all there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Pickable.
Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of KW Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! And we're back live here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here. Jordan McKeamy with you live for Worland Lady Warrior and Warrior basketball on a Thursday morning at the Casper Compete Classic here in Casper, Wyoming. Worland Lady Warriors, Kelly Walsh, Lady Trojans set to get this one underway. Lady Warriors and Warriors will face some stiff competition in the 4A division this week. They'll play this Kelly Walsh team then tomorrow against Natrona County, and they'll wrap it up on Saturday night taking on the Riverton Wolverines. So some good high-level competition here for these two teams to get the season going, and with a lot of new faces, going to be some leaders you've seen in the past, some new leaders out there on the floor, so it'll be interesting to see how that all coalesces as this game gets underway. As we talked to head coach Mark Mortimer a little bit earlier here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show, he talked a lot about kind of being internal here, focusing on what they do well. Good crisp passing, clean screens, discipline on the defensive side of the ball. You kind of have to play reaction basketball here in these opening games. You don't have a whole lot of information on any team out there, as again, season ago, the last time the teams played, and of course, graduating seniors just like any class does. So it'll be an interesting opening 3 or 4 minutes this one, just to see if they, when they get settled into this one here for the Lady Warriors and Lady Trojans. Again, right now, the Lady Warriors got the early game here on a Thursday, so got out there on the road nice and early, get to see the sunsets or the sunrise, so maybe a little bit of a positive there to get the day going. 2 early contests in this one, both 9 a.m. games today and tomorrow for the Lady Warriors, 10:30 a.m. for the boys, both Thursday and Friday. Then on Saturday, we're here for a long day. They will be the culminating game in the evening, 5 and 6:30 p.m. Keep it tuned to the McKamey Broadcasting Facebook page for continued updates of game times, as well as stream links. We mentioned we're streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS network, as well as Huddle TV. So for anybody looking, they have multiple ways to get this contest here live from the WYO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. That's going to do it for our McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. I want to thank Kitty Mortimer and team there at McGarvin and Taylor in Worland. You can visit them on the web at worlandwio.com. Check out their properties and land for sale there. Of course, you can talk to one of their talented real estate specialists by giving them a call, 307-347-4271. That's McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, our fine pregame show sponsor. Worland Lady Warriors, Kelly Walsh, Lady Trojans, under 5 minutes till we tip this one off to start off the Casper Complete Classic here at the WYO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming. Keep it tuned to Worland Lady Warrior basketball, streaming live via the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland or visit them online at dps307.com. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And welcome back inside the YO Sports Ranch here where the Lady Warriors, Kelly Walsh, Lady Trojans just getting their final preparations done. As you can see, the Lady Warriors heading over to the north side benches there. Both teams set to be introduced here. Again, we'll tell you we do have our Lady Warrior starters. We talked to Coach Gilliam from Kelly Walsh. She got us a roster, but did forget to send us her starters and didn't get a chance to chat with her this morning. As a little bit tight getting set up here at the YO Sports Ranch, but do appreciate all those helping us get on the air here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Of course, it is now time for our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off. The Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Find them online at yodaily.com. Weekly print publications on Thursdays. Local, regional, national news, classifieds, dedicated sports section. That's where you can find our McKamey Broadcasting ad there. Should have a QR code starting up next week. 2 preseason tournaments before the Christmas break. This, the Casper Compete Classic, and then, of course, coming up after that, they'll be at the Flaming Gorge tournament down in Green River. They will get a national anthem going here this morning, so we'll deliver that as well live to you here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. And on the other side, it's the Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off in the Casper Compete Classic here at the YO Sports Ranch on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. National anthem completed here at the YO Sports Ranch as the Worland Lady Warriors and the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans set to get things underway here from Casper, Wyoming. We will get the starting lineups here momentarily. Sorry, the court dividers are coming down here, so just away from our score sheet momentarily. But let's get you the Lady Warrior starters here, brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. It is number 3, Katia Navarro. Number 11 is Maddie Robertson. Number 12, Emma Glanz. Number 15 is Annie Page. And number 30 is Lily Richardson. So that is the starting lineup for the Lady Warriors. Navarro, Robertson, Glanz, Page, and Richardson. For the Kelly Walsh Trojans, they got Miley Morrison. Number 3, Morgan Boraz. Number 11, Brecken Fago. Number 13, Makia Humphreys, and it's number 15, Olivia Spires. So that's the starting lineup there for the Lady Trojans. Again, it'll be Morrison, Boraz, Fago, Humphreys, and Spires as we are ready for our Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off. Again, we are very close to courtside, so just get ready for those uptight angles here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. You'll have Richardson in the middle here, tipping it off against Fago. Tip is up. Richardson got the first piece of it, but it'll be Kelly Walsh. No, it'll be the Lady Warriors that have it. Glanz from behind, nearly lost it, then has it taken away there by Kelly Walsh. Loose ball. Wouldn't call that a turnover. Ball was never really settled down in the end. And a carry there for the Trojans as they turn it over early on. So, Lady Warriors' first official possession here. Okay, and so back-to-back carries on either team here. So our near side official, a little tight on that. And, of course, so now we're going to fix also the direction of play here as the Kelly Walsh Trojans will attack the east basket here. So driving down the lane now goes Spires and tipped out of bounds, out of play, another turnover. So 3 possessions, 3 turnovers here between the two squads. And again, we'll try to get you a little update on the clock as best we can. 7:33 to go on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as the Lady Warriors work it into the corner. Back up top, Navarro. She'll drive. Ran out of room there. Forced to the corner. Right side, free throw extended. Ball inside, just over the outstretched hands of Maddie Robertson as the Lady Warriors turn it over there. It's pretty good ball movement. Ball into the corner for the Trojans, and splashing the 3 is Humphreys. So our score finally broken from zeros, 3-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Navarro with it, going to give for Robertson, down low for Glanz. Turnaround shot up and good as Emma Glanz has the first bucket for the Lady Warriors. 3-2 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Kelly Walsh on top here in the early goings of this one. A little more than a minute gone by. Driving down is Boraz. Drops it off here for a drive for Morrison. Little floating shot through the middle is up and good for Morrison. So a couple of shots up, couple of shots good for the Trojans. The Lady Warriors now work into the front court. Morrison bothering Navarro there. Bounce to the inside. Stolen away by Kelly Walsh as the Lady Warriors turn it over. 5-2. Ball out in the corner for Morrison again. Dump it to the inside now for Fago. Turnaround shot up and good. Plus the foul. So an and one opportunity here for Brecken Fago. Foul's going to go against Richardson. Fago has a free throw here with 6:22 to go, and it's up and good as the Lady Warriors will now bring it into the front court. Lady Warriors driving as Glanz all the way to hoop, and she is fouled on the drive to the bucket. So she will head to the free throw line. Foul on Morrison, so a foul apiece on the teams, and Glanz, who has the first bucket now, is heading to the free throw line. Glanz with the ball now, ready to fire away the first free throw attempt. Up, arcing, and good. So Glanz all 3 points so far for the Lady Warriors. 8-3 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 6:13 to go in this one. Glanz, one more on the way. That one's short and rebounded now by the Trojans. So a 1-2 trip there as the Lady Warriors trail it by 5. Trojans travel with it by Morrison out in the corner, kind of switch the pivot feet there. Ball inbounds to Navarro, get it across here for Glanz. Robertson holds high and dribbled it on the end line, so Back-to-back turnovers here. Already got 7 of them combined by our call. And Lady Warriors tipped that one away. Sorry about the camera work. They're trying to sync up the scoreboard. Still 8-3 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Ball comes in now for the Trojans. Humphreys drops it off to the middle here. Spires had it tipped away, but right into the waiting hands of Fago for another bucket for her. She's got 5 of the Lady Trojans, 10 here in the first quarter. Richardson holding high, protecting the ball there, looking for an outlet. Robertson drop off. Navarro all the way to the hoop, bumped off of it now. And they actually say that it was a jump ball. So going to stay Lady Warrior basketball here on the possession arrow. Page set to cue up the inbounds. Bounce it to the outside for Richardson. Tipped away, stays with the Lady Warriors. .5:33 to go here in this opening quarter. Lady Warriors trailing by 7. 10-3 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Navarro inside Richardson. Turns on Fago. A little too strong there. Good shot, though. Coming down with the rebound was Humphreys. Like the ball movement there from the Lady Warriors. Everything but the bucket. Spires holds high. Move left for Humphreys. Three-pointer on the way. Front iron, no. Follows her shot. Rebounded Fago. Kick outside Boraz. To the middle here. Reaching in. I think that's going to go against Glanz. If not, it's Richardson's second. Okay, so it is on Glanz, so Richardson avoids her second foul. First now on Glanz, and that'll send Lady Trojans to the line here as Boraz misses the first. Second set to go. On the way, looks better, and that one falls through. 11-3 now here as the Lady Warriors look to break into their offense. Up ahead, Annie Page, right side, poked away by Fago again. As she swatted it out of play here. A side line out of bounds play coming for the Lady Warriors. So Page will head over to bring this one in bounds. Skip it across now for Robertson. Steps in, down low. Navarro took her eye off it there and out of bounds. So the 5th Lady Warrior turnover unofficially. Sorry, folks. Realized didn't get all the way to the game feed there, so been watching on the pregame show screen as that shot is up and missed, and Robertson has the rebound and out in front of it now. The Lady Warriors, Page, all the distance the other way, got the pass from Navarro, and the Lady Warriors cashed that one in with Page's first bucket of the 2025 campaign here as the Trojans take on another 3. Missed that one badly, saved in bounds though. Out of play off of the Lady Warriors last. First change for KW coming in now. Penny Thompson. And a timeout on the floor. We take it with them here. It's 11-5. Lady Warriors trail this one on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard with 4:36 to go in quarter number 1 here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
The Wash Key Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washakie County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washakie County, it's who we are. A message from the Wash Key Prevention Coalition. The Wash Key Prevention Coalition works across the...
And welcome back inside the broadcast. Jordan McKamey with you. First quarter action here. Lady Warriors trailing it by 6, 11-5. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here. Lady Trojans basketball here out of the timeout as they saved the possession by knocking it off of a Lady Warrior down low. But Lady Warriors the first back out onto the floor now as KW finally coming onto the floor. And mentioned Thompson checking in. No changes yet for the Lady Warriors here. Morrison set to cue this one in for the Trojans. Ball now Fago. A little shot fake blocked away by Richardson. Good rebound there by Glanz and throws it up the floor for Navarro. Stops on the block there. Missed the shot. Fago and Richardson fighting for it. And in the end, here comes Kelly Walsh with the basketball. Spires outside right now. Dribbles top of the key looking for a pass and has it tipped away by Glanz, but right into the hands of Thompson. Walked with it though. Didn't put it down on the deck there. Good defense from the Lady Warriors. Substitution coming in for the Lady Warriors. First change of the day. Kennedy Bassett into the game for the Lady Warriors. So Bassett's first action. Give it to Richardson. Top of the key here, right outside the three-point line. Now it's Navarro all the way to the hoop. Shot is up and good. Slicing to the middle is Conti Navarro. 11-7 here as the Lady Warriors shrink the lead to 4 as KW comes the other side. Dump it in Fago. Forced out to the elbow. Left side. Driving here is Morrison. Stop. Now puts a shot up. Leaned in. Lady Warriors closed her down but then left some space and she stepped inside for an easy 2. And then a little mishandle there by Bassett on the outside. 6th Lady Warrior turnover here in this opening quarter of play. 3:40 to go. First quarter, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors on defense now, trailing 13-7. Morrison outside, dump it in Fago, tipped away from her, taken away by Bassett. There's a steal for Kennedy. Holds things up, goes inside now for Navarro. Goes amongst the trees, shot up, took some contact, knocks it down. No foul call, but Lady Warriors will take back-to-back buckets from Katia Navarro. 13-9. Warrior boys varsity team on this far end line giving some encouragement to the Lady Warriors. Shot up well short that time from Spires. Up ahead, Navarro. She's releasing quickly to the hoop. Fouled by Thompson as she swatted her there, and that'll send Navarro to the line for a pair of free throws as Annie Page is set to check back in after the first. Thompson's first foul as Navarro misses the front end here. Lady Warriors just 1 of 3 from the free throw line now as Robertson will check out with Page coming back in. Second one looks better, it is. So Navarro 1 of 2 here, and it's a 1-possession game at 13-10. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here at the YO Sports Ranch. Casper Compete Classic. Jordan McCamey with you. Move it ahead. New check in. Brooklyn Sheaf into the game. Step back 3 from the corner. No. Fight for it. Bassett. Good job there. Has some players out in front. Navarro to the hoop again, and she's got another bucket. That's 7 points for Navarro here in the opening quarter. The Lady Warriors cut the lead down to 1. It's 13-12 already. The ball movement better here for the Lady Warriors in the early going compared to a season ago. Bounce it to the inside. Ball almost taken away from Ellie Holthouse there. Now turns around. Kick it back outside for Humphreys. All the way in. Work it around the perimeter. Shot fake from the outside by Cedar Smith. Back for Smith. Corner. 3 on the way now for Sheaf. Missed it long. Fight for the rebound. Last touched by the Trojans. And out of play. Good defensive set there for the Lady Warriors. Chance to take their first lead of the game. Change coming in for Kelly Walsh, number 14, Haley Larson in. So some quick fire changes here from head coach Kayla Gilliam. Already gone 5 deep into the bench here as Glantz has it in the front court. Give for Page in the corner. A little tough defense, which dribbles around the trouble. Floater from the angle, no good. Rebound taken away by the Trojans. That's Cedar Smith. Smith with it. Kick it up top. Ball stolen here by Navarro. Almost lost it. Now tries to dump it for Glantz. Kind of lost control of the ball on the way and didn't quite take enough time and care on that pass. The Lady Warriors turn it over for a 7th time unofficially. Of course, trying to keep the stats best we can here. Just going to do points, try to do some turnovers there. Can't really keep track of rebounds with running the camera and everything else, so try to keep the scoring statistics for you. Kelly Walsh ahead into the front court, working outside is Sheaf. Back to the inside now, and almost running out of room. Looked like potential travel there by Holthouse. Kelly Walsh kicks it into the left corner. 3 on the way for Smith, and she knocks it down from the left corner pocket. So Smith with her first bucket and stretches the lead to 4 here for the Trojans with 1:15 to go in the quarter. Page picks up the dribble, gets it Navarro, a little low pass there, fighting for it, ball on the deck, and taken away by the Trojans. Back in the corner for Smith, good closeout defense there. Holthouse back for Smith, looking to the inside for Thompson, skip pass now for Sheaf, drives to the inside. Get it back, Thompson stripped away by Robertson, ball up ahead as Navarro goes all the way to the bucket there. Great job to protect the basketball and drive to the hoop for two. 16-14 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard in favor of the Trojans. Trojans into the front court now with 30 seconds to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, reach-in foul down low, going to be called against Robertson, I believe. So that is a foul on Robertson. Maddie with her first. Richardson back into the game, Glands out. So an inbounds play here for the Trojans. Cue it up. Looking for an option, get it for Thompson, dribbles left, kicks out into the corner and turned it over there. She throws it out of bounds. 23.9 seconds left on the clock. Comes Navarro right at midcourt. She'll be picked up there, kicks it left side for Robertson. She'll dribble out of trouble, get it outside for Page on the right-hand side, deep outside the perimeter. Pass it to the inside, has it taken away. Page tried to recover the ball, but it's taken away now by the Lady Trojans. Trojans the other way. Ball sitting down now. Just 2 seconds left. Shot about to go up. No. And that'll be the end of the quarter, or is there a foul? The discussion here at the end of the quarter. There was a whistle maybe just right before the buzzer. But I think they're going to call off the quarter, and they will. So after one quarter, it's 16-14 Kelly Walsh competitive game here at the WYO Sports Ranch at the Casper Compete Classic. Keep it tuned to Lady Warrior Basketball on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And welcome back inside the WYO Sports Ranch. Jordan McCamey with you. One quarter in the books here between Kelly Walsh and your Worland Lady Warriors. Trojans with a 16-14 lead after one. Lady Warriors trailed by as many as 8 in the quarter at 11-3, but they finish it on an 11-5 run of their own to cut the lead to 2. So a good response from the Lady Warriors, and I will tell you, we know last year is last year. You always come into the new year, but the concern was going to be who's going to bring the ball up the court, who's going to protect it from pressure throughout this one. And so far, the Lady Warrior guards have done a good job. They do have a unofficial 8 turnovers in that first quarter, which, yes, bigger number than you want, but the Lady Warriors haven't been stopped consistently in the backcourt. They've had a chance to work into the offense. So the Trojans will come forward here to start the second quarter for the first time into the game. Caden Spoils kick it down low, trying to get it to Fago. Lost it there on the high pass, couldn't handle it, and they turn it over. 8th unofficially on Kelly Walsh as well. Lady Warriors out there with Navarro, Bassett, Page, Richardson, and Robertson. First possession of the second quarter, Richardson up high, tried to go to a streaking Annie Page. Just a little quick on the trigger there. Like the movement from the Lady Warriors on the offensive side. Just got to let that develop for another half second. Might have been an easy bucket for the sophomore. Ball now here for Boras on the outside. Fago, a little mid-range jumper, missed it a little strong. Richardson grabs a good rebound. Now looking for an outlet pass and finds it in Navarro up top, and into the front court comes Katia. Katia with 9 points in that opening quarter, and that's going to be 11. A great little give and go as coming down the lane was Navarro. Got a great pass from Robertson, and we got ourselves a tie ball game, 16-16. First tie of the game so far between these two squads. Ball with Humphreys, tried to throw it outside off of the hands of Boras on the outside, and out of play it goes. Glan's going to check into the game. Into the game now with Katia Navarro going to the sidelines. Just waiting for a little shoe tie here with 7:03 to go. Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard here in the second quarter. Do join us at the halftime show. Halftime show presented by the Washkey Prevention Coalition. Lazy pass there from Bassett, tipped away, and then the Lady Warriors, nice recovery from Richardson. Outside it goes for Page. So the Lady Warriors bonus possession now, and a reach-in foul on the outside now by Boyles. Well, get us to a baseline out-of-bounds play here for the Lady Warriors to set it up. And I say actually they will move it to the sideline now, so the Lady Warriors will look to get this one in from the sideline. Glans pops up, gets the bounce pass in here from Page. Now Richardson, handoff for Glans, an extra step there. Is good defense from the Trojans that time to kind of force Glans to take that extra step. So another turnover there. Into double digits for the Lady Warriors at 10 turnovers unofficially by our count as Boyles brings in the front court. Kick it outside, Morrison. Dribbles, Fago. Baseline to baseline for Boyles. A little shutter step there. Miss it, and now a fight for it. Last touch by Richardson, so it'll stay with the Trojans here. Ball set to be inbounded here by Boras. Throws it way up now, and then getting in the backcourt, which she can do, but I thought it was kind of a lazy second step there. Could have been a travel. Fago, kick it outside. Work it around the horn now for Morrison. Glans backs off. Morrison wants to drive, and a reach-in foul going to go against Emma. That's going to be her second foul, so got to be careful now here moving forward if you're Glans. As Bassett comes out of the game for the Lady Warriors. Navarro back in, kick it up for Boyles straight away. Navarro on the defense, now into the hands of Boras here on the right side. Back top of the key. Stop dribble, now a dribble drive. Boras runs into the long arm of the line. Lily Richardson down low, and now the ball outletted and running to the bucket and spinning off. Unfortunate there for Glans. And hopefully that's not on Emma. It'd be nice if, well, regardless it is, and that'll be the third on Glans, so that'll force the hand of head coach Mark Mortimer as he'll bring in for the first time Aiden Donahue. So Donahue, a junior, going to come into the game now with 5:58 to go, and Glans will probably have to spend the rest of the half on the bench, so she'll have to go into a support role there from the bench. Fago trying to post up against Richardson, doing well defending. Well, half drive there from Hayward. Now all the way to the bucket, stripped away by Page, so another turnover. That's 10 of them unofficially for the Trojans, and now in a little bit of trouble is Page, but bailing her out is Robertson. Navarro, Richardson, a little mid-range jumper, missed the shot and rebounded by Boyles. Like the ball movement, got a good open look there if you're the Lady Warriors. Score remains 16-16 here as we are nearly scoreless in the quarter. Just two of them from Katia Navarro, who's into double digits. Three on the way, a little too strong. Fight for the rebound. Donahue's got it, releasing quickly. Navarro all the way to the hoop. She goes right hand up and good. Navarro with a baker's dozen. It's been all sweet for the senior here as there's a timeout on the floor. 30 seconds taken by Kelly Walsh. We step away with them. Lady Warriors lead here for the first time, 18-16. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Come back to live game action here with 5 minutes to go in the half. Driving a little scoop layup on the reverse is up and no good that time for the Trojans. Richardson has the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Now it's Donahue to Robertson. Down low, Page going to post it up here on the block. Turnaround shot, push shot up and good. Got a nice little bounce off the back of the iron there for Annie Page. And the Lady Warriors lead it by 4, 20-16. Right corner now for Humphreys. Kick it around, Fago to Boyles on the outside. Trying to get it back for Fago. Works it into the corner. Wide open there was Spires. Has to go back up top for Fago. Three-pointer on the way now for Hayward. Way too much on that one as Robertson has it and clears it. Good strong hands there as she kept it, as Donahue will head into the front court now. So Aiden will go to the outside, and a little foul there by Spires as she ends up on the deck. Helped up there by Navarro as Spires will have her first foul, second of the quarter here on the Trojans. Boyles is out. Sheaf comes back in for the Trojans. Sideline out of bounds play. Ball comes in now for Page. Page going to drive down the lane, ran out. Little turnaround jump shot, just a little bit. Not enough air underneath that one. Backside rebound now for the Trojans as they come into the front court left. Straight away here, half drive. Kick it outside. Three on the way for Spires. Missed everything. And the Lady Warriors release again. Katya Navarro, a little bit of a cherry pick, but she'll take each and every one of them. She's got 15 of the Lady Warriors' 22, and about 9 of them have been that way, where she's released on the rebound, and now a reach-in foul by Richardson. That one might have been more of a fatigue foul there, trying to disrupt that pass on the inside, but she's got to be careful. Her second personal of the half, so Lady Warriors will see what they do. Don't really want to lose that height down low, so they'll trust Lily to continue to defend cleanly. Ball outside, three on the way, no good. Holding the pose, ball fought for on the outside, picked up by Sheaf again. Reset here now for Humphreys. Shot up, no good. Fago tips it to the outside, driving to the hoop now as Hayward. She missed the shot, and now Lily Richardson finally clears the glass there. So 3 chances that time around, but no third time's a charm. Robertson, transition triple, a little bit strong there. Fight for it from the Trojans, and they have it. That was a good look there from Robertson. Made the decision quick. It was online, just a little too much on it. Donahue, nice job by Navarro, reached a hand in. Now gets it up ahead from Donahue. She'll push to the inside, and that's going to be a foul there. Number 10, Lauren Hayward, and that'll send Navarro to the line. Got the clean block with the hand, but I think the official called it with the body there, as you see him call. A little bit of a blocking foul there. Kelly Walsh faithful felt the block was clean, which I'd say it was, but a little too much of the body there as Navarro just shorts it there on the front end. She's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Checking back in, Ellie Holthouse for the Trojans and Penny Thompson as well. Jersey Richards into the game for the first time for the Lady Warriors here. So another guard out there for head coach Mark Mortimer as Navarro goes 0 of 2 on the trip there. So Trojans with it, 22-16 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors on top. Kick it around deep. 2 on the way for Thompson, and it's a 2 up and good. Maybe don't expect her to rip it off there from deep, but knocked it down here for the Lady Trojans, and the lead back to 4 as Robertson has it now. She'll look to the inside. 3:35 to go. Quarter number 2. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, and a reach-in foul now on Humphreys. That'll be foul number 4. Next one will put the Lady Warriors into the bonus. Navarro on the sideline. She'll look to get the ball inbounds. Richards comes ahead right near midcourt, now has the dribble. Takes it left, defended by Sheaf. Kick outside for Page. Nice little spin move by Annie Page, and she's bumped off it as well, so Page will head the line as she took a little knock there by Humphreys on the inside. 2 shots anyways, and now the Lady Warriors into the bonus on any non-shooting foul as well. Page, good form there, and Annie's got her 5th point of the game. So between her and Katya Navarro, they have 20 of the Lady Warriors' 23. The other 3 belonging to Emma Glanz, who's been on the bench for a while with that 3rd personal foul, and it's been a really good job of head coach Mark Mortimer protecting his team. Richardson came back in there at the break. 2nd free throw is up and no good there for Page as the Trojans try to go to the inside, fight for it. Ball's loose, and then Richards got the rebound, but looked for a quick outlet and didn't establish herself, so a little traveling turnover. The Lady Warriors been much cleaner with it. 11 turnovers unofficially. Same story for the Trojans so far. Inbounds play coming from Spires. She'll look all the way up top. Has Sheaf. Little shot fake. Moves to the elbow. Jump shot. Falling away. Spins off. No good. Lily Richardson pulls down the rebound and outlets quickly here. Now for the Lady Warriors, number 1, Kennedy Bassett. Richards has it. Looking for some help. Robertson to the inside for Page. Works around to the left block. Up and good for Page. She's got 7 in the game now. The Lady Warriors stretch the lead to 7. 25-18 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Ball up top. Dump it to the inside now for Thompson. Back for Sheaf. Thought about the 3. Pass it up. Give it off for Spires. Now it's Thompson. That one's off the left side. No good. Richardson, another board. She's cleaning glass well here in this one. Richardson wants somebody to take that ball from there. She's happy to make a little bit of a run, and then just a little bit off on the pass by Page as Richardson made a streak through the lane there, but just out in front of the outreach hand of Richardson, out of play for the 12th Lady Warrior turnover. So the Trojans going to come ahead here into the front court with 1:20 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 2nd quarter. Lady Warriors lead at 25-18. Ball outside. Now dribbling to the left elbow was Holthouse. Work it around into the hands of Smith. Skip pass here. Tipped and almost taken away by Richards. Couldn't save it inbounds, but great hustle there from Jersey Richards. Nearly had another steal for the Lady Warriors, but will stay with the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Ball into the front court for Kelly Walsh. Holthouse has it up top. Thompson trying to set up. 3 on the way here for Spires. A little bit too strong, no good. Strong rebound from Annie Page. 48 seconds left here in this first half of basketball. Warriors trying to add to their lead. Page for Richardson. Dribbles to the right block. Turnaround. Shot up. No good. Tipped away there by Thompson. Had the size advantage on the inside there on Robertson. Lady Warriors generating some good offense. Getting some good shots out there. Smith, she'll take on a 3. That one missed everything. And out of play it goes on an air ball. Katya Navarro comes in here for the what could potentially be the final possession as Richardson will come out. 25.6 to go here for the Lady Warriors in half number 1. Jersey Richards with it. She'll be met right at midcourt. Have to try to stretch in there and has it taken away by Sheaf. Sheaf to the inside, past Thompson, but finds its way to Smith. Kick it back now for Sheaf. Up top into the hands of Smith. 10 seconds to go. Shot on the way, left wing, up and good. Final 5 seconds to go here as Spires knocked down the 3. Lady Warriors got to hit it up from half court for Navarro on the way. Hit the front iron. No good. 1 half in the books now. 25-21 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Your Worland Lady Warriors on top of the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show coming your way next here from the WYO Sports Ranch and the Casper Compete Classic on the McKinney Broadcasting Network. Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
The Wash Key Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washakie County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washakie County, it's who we are. A message from the Wash Key Prevention Coalition.
Truck. Yeah. And welcome inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show here. Jordan McKamey with you. Lady Warriors leading this one at the halftime mark over Kelly Walsh, 25-21 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Right now, we're joined by new Worland Warrior head boys basketball coach Tanner Hart. Coach, how we doing?
Oh, doing good. Just got a nice road trip this morning and watching the girls play some good basketball right now, so we're excited.
Yeah, Coach, and speaking of the girls, it kind of tells you how much can change from season to season, no matter maybe how much struggle there was one way or how much success. What have you seen from this iteration of your Warrior boys coming in here with a few weeks of practice under your belt, now ready to get game number one going?
Yeah, we're in an interesting kind of a debacle. We've got 8 seniors, but it's 8 seniors who don't have a ton of experience per se. Cooper Cannon comes in, Michael Williams and Taylor Ruckin with a little bit of experience, and Gunnar Mascaro. But a lot of the seniors, even though they're seniors, have less experience. But, man, they've been going hard. Cooper's been leading the charge with our transition offense is what we're trying to push the ball. Getting Grant Page back in the post is going to be huge for us. And so we're not overly tall, but I think we've got adequate height to do a lot of different things, be a good rebounding team, and like I said, push the ball in transition. But it's been fun to watch them go. They're going hard. Like we talked about, that's the culture that Coach Abel has kind of set for them, and they've come in and kept it going.
Well, and yeah, speaking of that, Coach Abel stepping away after a long run at the helm of the Worland Warriors. I feel like in talking to him last year, kind of handpicked you to take over this thing. So what are you hoping to maybe take from his program, but then also kind of instill what your vision is moving forward here with Warrior basketball?
What I saw last year coaching with Coach Abel was a player-led team. These guys come in to communicate well with each other. They know the expectations from the get-go, whether that's how we act in a locker room on bus trips and all that stuff, or just what practice looks like and the intensity in practice. So we want to keep every bit of that going and keep building on that. But, I know Coach Abel from a long time ago, we coached at 1A schools against each other and then at 3A schools, and it's good to be on this side of the mountain.
All right, Coach. I talked to a little bit Lady Warrior coach Mark Mortimer about this. What are really the goals in this first game? You can't really have much tape on Kelly Walsh. You can't know a whole lot about who you're playing. You know more about internally. So what defines success in these opening minutes in this game?
We want to be physical right off the bat. We want to be instigators, not reactors. We want to come out, be physical, play good Warrior defense. We want to move the ball in our motion offense and make sure that we're not stagnant and not getting too stuck just standing around watching one or two guys dribble the basketball. So we want to move the ball, focus on that, push it when we can, but definitely be the instigators on the defensive end and be very physical.
Jordan McKamey here on the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, any final thoughts here before we let you get into the final preparations before tip-off in here in hopefully about an hour or so?
Just excited to get started for the season. We've got a real test ahead of us with 5 4A teams in the next 2 weeks. But it's going to be one that will grow us and build us as a team.
Head coach Tanner Hart there, Coach. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you post-game after the boys' game. That's kind of a iron sharpens iron schedule for these Warriors and Lady Warriors. Halftime score, 25-21. Lady Warriors on top. We'll get to stats and round out half number one on the other side and get you prepped for half number two here from the WYO Sports Ranch in Casper, Wyoming on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Hello, folks, and welcome back inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Sorry, didn't have our camera going, so again, even though we already knocked out football season, a little bit of preseason action for myself here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network, but our halftime show is brought to you by the Washkey Prevention Coalition in Worland. Appreciate their continued sponsorship and their efforts in guiding our youth to great decisions in Washkey County. Halftime score here between the Lady Warriors and Lady Trojans. Lady Warriors 25, Kelly Walsh Trojans 21. Let's jump into the stat sheet from half number one. We'll start with the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Miley Morrison with 4, 2 for Penny Thompson, 1 for Morgan Boras. Then it's number 3, Cedar Smith, with the only 3 of the game either for the Kelly Walsh. Actually ended up with 3 threes in the game. Lady Warriors didn't hit any, but they still have the lead. 5 points for Brecken Fago, 3 for Makia Humphreys, 3 for Olivia Spires in that half, and the Trojans were 2 of 3 from the free throw line. For the Lady Warriors, they got 15 from Katya Navarro, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 for Emma Glanz, and 7 for Annie Page. So the scoring is consolidated, but the way the Lady Warriors moved the ball in that first half, I got to imagine that head coach Mark Mortimer is more than happy with half number one of this 2025-2026 season here for his Worland Lady Warriors as they lead it 25-21. We do talk about these teams. They've turned it over some. You kind of expect that, though, in the opening game. 23 combined turnovers, 12 for the Lady Warriors unofficially. You expect some of that, but I will say, compared to a year ago, Lady Warriors had some trouble getting the ball in the front court. We're losing it out against pressure. This time it was more turnovers in running the offense. Maybe the pass is a little too hot, pass is a little too high. It was about trying to generate the offense, and that's so much different than feeling like you're never getting into your offense. So the Lady Warriors will come out in half number two. I imagine the Trojans going to come out with a response here as they kind of got bullied on the inside despite some size advantage. Lily Richardson's done a really good job on the boards as well as others. Lady Warriors just winning a lot of hustle plays here in this opening game, so we'll see if they can continue that into half number two. But again, a huge shout out to the Washkey Prevention Coalition. Of course, a big thank you to the new Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Again, many of you, I'm sure, are aware after AD Aaron Abel decided to step away from the coaching realm, hand the reins over to Coach Hart. And I will tell you, the experience he has, the coaching that I've seen him do in the past, this Warrior program continues to be in good hands moving forward as he takes over the helm of these squads. That's going to do it for our Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. We'll be back here shortly with the tip-off of the second half here from the Wild Sports Ranch at the Casper Compete Classic on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. And we're ready for second half action. It'll be Lady Warrior basketball to start this half. They'll be attacking the east basket. Emma Glanz, Katya Navarro, Annie Page, Maddie Robertson, and Lily Richardson set to get going. 8 minutes up on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as our score table is ready, and the ball's inbounds here for Navarro. Expect this pressure to maybe pick up a little bit here from the Trojans. Navarro goes the inside, tried to find Robertson, and She was fighting for it inside and picks up an early foul there for the Lady Warriors. Robertson second. Ball into the front court now here for the Trojans. Kick it outside into the hands of Boraz. Up top, Morrison. Ball tipped around. Last touch by the Trojans, so turnovers either side. Don't consider Lady Warriors a turnover as a foul on a rebound attempt. So turnover there for Kelly Walsh on their first possession. Kick it for Navarro. Robertson driving to the inside as Glanz. Kick it back to the elbow for Richardson. One dribble gathered. Fago with a block there and then reaches over the top of Richardson to retain possession there. As driving forward now are the Trojans. Kick it into the corner. Back to the free throw extended. Now top of the key. Ball tipped away by Navarro, but into the waiting hands of Morrison. Ooh, looked like a little travel there on the gather, but now Boraz has it. Kick up top. Shot fake there from Humphreys. Now up top, Morrison. She'll look left side. Spires dribbles down to the left baseline, nearly lost it, has to get some help, finds it. Navarro nearly strips it away, and now it is taken away. It's finished by Glenn, and up ahead for Navarro for an easy two. There's a little combo steal and bucket from the Lady Warriors. They lead at 27-21 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Shot outside, no. Morrison drives now, kicks it left side for Boraz. There, shot is off, no good. Richardson strong rebound there for the Lady Warriors. Glanz give for Navarro. Navarro down low to a streaking Maddie Robertson for two. Great ball movement there from the Lady Warriors, and I'll tell you, this 2025 iteration of the Lady Warriors, they are looking good. They have it going early, almost tipped away by Navarro. Right side, into the corner it goes. Three on the way for Humphreys. No, fight for the rebound. Page had a good reach that time by Page, as actually that was Spires that took on the shot, missed it. Page in transition, shot fake, goes to the baseline, little fall-away jumper, no, but Richardson right there to clean it up and good. Back-to-back buckets here for the Lady Warriors as they stretch the lead out to 10, 31-21. Big three on the way here. Morrison needs it, and it spins around and stays down there. Big bucket there for Kelly Walsh. They needed it after the Lady Warriors stretch it to double digits. Ball to Richardson. Kick it up top for Navarro. Protects the ball. Now goes down the lane. Fouled on the way up. She'll head to the free throw line for two. I think they're going to get Spires on the foul. So Navarro set for more free throws. First one is up and good. 5:29 to go here, 32-24 Lady Warriors. Couple of changes for Kelly Walsh. Haley Larson into the game as Navarro makes it a 2-2 trip. So Navarro with 19 points in the game. Big day so far for Katya. Playing with great confidence as well. This year not having to handle the ball as much, I think, is a bonus for Navarro. Ball down the baseline, kick it now to the right elbow. Fago. Elbow jumper's no good. Richardson another rebound. She's got 2 points in the game, but she's got a gaggle of rebounds so far. Now driving to the outside. Robertson, turnaround, push shot up and good. Robertson has it, and that's a timeout on the floor. Head coach Kayla Gilliam wants to talk about it. Actually, no, there's a stoppage in play. Maybe a little bit of a knock taken there by Fago and on the Kelly Walsh Trojan side of things. So kind of leaves under her own power, which is good. Hopefully we'll see her back on the floor. Good player out there for Kelly Walsh as she'll take a seat on the bench. Well, those little quick twists maybe happened out there for her, so hopefully she'll recover and get back into the contest. Ball outside into the hands of Larson. Dribbles towards the top of the key, now drops it off. Glanz nearly took it away, and a reach-in foul here on Robertson. It's good hustle by the Lady Warriors, but I got to be careful. The foul's starting to stack up a little bit here. So Robertson will come out of the game now. Bring Bassett into the game. Kick it right side. Three on the way. Larson, no. Rebound, long one here for the Trojans. Deep two on the way. Thompson, and she banks it home there. for the big. That's two deep two-pointers so far on the day, so it's 35-26. Navarro works against Sheaf, holds things up, trying to dump it in for Page. Last touch there on the inside by Larson. Nope, they'll say it as actually last touch by the Lady Warriors. I thought it was Page that had the last touch, but sometimes you just don't talk about it if you think you did a little bonus possession. Trojans will come ahead here at the 4:25 mark. Ball tipped away, but stays with Kelly Walsh into the hands of Sheaf. All the way outside, ball tipped away there. Lady Warriors couldn't complete the steal, but a great little tip drill there from Emma Glanz. She filled the lane there as Robertson will quickly come back in with Navarro getting a break. So nearly midway through this third quarter. Lady Warriors with a 9-point advantage on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Ball going to come up top here. Got it to Sheaf. Sheaf looking to drive on Bassett. Good defense there from Kennedy that time around. Now down the lane goes Spires. Dump it off Larson. Back for Sheaf in the left corner. They'll work it around the ring here. Thompson wants it against Richardson. Didn't get the ball on the inside, though. Now they'll get it here for Thompson. She'll work against Richardson to the other side. Richardson with a little block there, but got her with the body. So that'll send Thompson to the line. That's Richardson's third as well. So the Lady Warriors kind of at least got to hit that little flashing warning light as three of their starters now with 3 fouls apiece. Lady Warriors have only committed 9, and they're all on Richardson, Robertson, and Glenn so far as Thompson at the line. First one up, rattles away, no good. .349 to go here in the third quarter. Still a 9-point advantage for the Lady Warriors. Second free throw set to go here for Thompson. Shots up on the way, no good off the right side. Rebounded now by Robertson. She's got a man behind her. Nobody told her about it. And then Navarro takes it back same way. So a pair of strips there for either squad. And the Lady Warriors now back into the front court, and a timeout taken by head coach Mark Mortimer. Full variety, we take it with them. Third quarter, Lady Warriors lead at 35-26 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McKinney Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. Timeout has culminated here at the Casper Compete Classic. If you're just joining us, Lady Warriors on top 35-26 on a strong showing here from Katya Navarro with 19 points so far in the game. Lady Warriors trailed this one early on 11-3, but since then they've kind of established themselves, took their first lead in the second quarter, and now have built on that since then. The Lady Warrior basketball now. Lady Warriors trying to get in the front court here. Glanz has it poked away momentarily, and now the Lady Warriors will have a sideline inbounds play here from just inside of half court as Navarro's waiting for it in the back court. And she's got it now as she'll move to her left. Good dribbling there by Navarro. Now gives it for Glanz. So the hoop up and good. Took a little bump there as well. And Glanz a strong finish on the inside as Emma's got 5 points in the game. Ball up top. Kicked it way outside here into the hands now of Cedar Smith. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Now driving, kick it out, Smith, wide open, corner pocket, three's no good. Backside rebound here for Page. Lady Warriors ahead. Now Navarro has it, takes a bump from Sheaf. Now she'll work around, kick it outside for Bassett. Bounce past Glanz. She'll take on a three. That one just short. And now fight for it down inside, and Paige got it back, and she goes up and good. Nice job on the inside there for the Lady Warriors as they got a scrappy rebound there on the inside and got them a bucket. 39-26 your score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Deep two on the way. Banker won't go this time. Thompson, though, the big, has the rebound. She'll kick it outside Smith, so a little bonus possession here for the Trojans. Three on the way now, and a bank shot is up and good for Holthouse. The Lady Trojans have used the bank shot to their advantage a couple of times. Now Glanz up ahead for Robertson, tipped away. Glanz has it, trying to get for Robertson. It's taken away in the end. Lady Warriors, I thought maybe they'd get a foul call, but did not get the whistle to go their way. 39-29 and a back-to-back time here. No good this time for Holthouse, and now Navarro releases. She's got another streak to the bucket. Right hand up and good. Navarro hadn't seen it there much this half, but got it now, and the lead back to 12, 41-29 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Minute 43 to go here in this third quarter. Ball down low for Holthouse. Turnaround jump shot, no good, but she was hit on the arm, and she'll head to the free throw line. Didn't see who they called the foul on. First free throw, no good. One more on the way here for the Trojans. Holthouse, second one, a little bit short, no good, but another offensive rebound here for Kelly Walsh. Give it for Holthouse. Now kick it up top for Hayward. And a little hit on the arm here, going to go against Navarro. That could be bonus time here for the Trojans, and it is. So that'll send Lauren Hayward to the line. Trojans just 2 of 7 from the free throw line so far, and that one's off, no good, 2 of 8. Lady Warriors 5 of 10 from the charity stripe. Second one up and took a peek but wouldn't go down, and Bassett gets the backside rebound, then kind of threw it into no man's land. Turnover there for the Lady Warriors. Into the corner, driving, left side to right here for Smith. Trojans trying to work it around. Smith, skip pass here into the hands of Humphreys. Now the ball's tipped, taken away here by Navarro. It's a foot race the other way. Katya to the hoop. Shot up, no good with the left hand. Took a big bump, but no foul called here, so an even break back the other way, led now by the Trojans. Leaning in on the foul there was so Bassett going to get the call against her. So Kennedy's first foul, and this will be 2 shots coming. I believe they called a shooting foul here for Hayward, and this one, third time's a charm there. Third free throw up and good. 41-30. Donahue and Richardson in. So Lillian Aiden come into the game for Kennedy and Katya. So Navarro and Bassett off the floor. Hayward trying to make it a 10-point game and does. So a 2-2 trip there for the Trojans. Now Glan's going to try to deal with the pressure and does. Gets it for Paige. She'll snap off a three. It's on line, but no good. Took a peek to the inside, but wouldn't go. Now the Trojans come the other way here with 49 seconds to go. Sheaf with it now on the outside. Stepping to the inside was Humphrey. Knocked away now as Donahue has it. She'll push into the front court. Aiden jump stops, hold things up, and tried to go for Glanz, taken away. Glanz is able to save it in the backcourt, and she still does have the dribble. Splits the defense here, then tried to go for Robertson, and out of play it goes. Lady Warriors looking a little bit unsettled here against some additional pressure from the Trojans. Kelly Walsh with it now. Ball up top. Ball goes down low now here for the Lady Trojans, and it's a jump ball, and it's going to be the Lady Warrior possession arrow with 15 seconds to go. So Donahue has it, give back for Glanz. Now Donahue pushes ahead, tried to throw it forward to Robertson, tipped away there. So Lady Warriors now with 9.5 ticks left. Bring it inbounds from the far sideline. Setting something up now. This ball comes in for Page in the corner. She'll dribble to the inside. Took a little bump there. Now looking to try to go through it. And yes, that is going to be a foul. That is the correct call there. Hayward with the foul. 3.5 seconds left here, so the Lady Warriors chance to get a shot off at the buzzer. Got to create something clean, though, here on an inbounds play. Get it for Page. Got to go back for Glanz. Got to get it up. Does get it up. Contested shot, no good at the buzzer. We head to the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game, 41-31 in favor of your Worland Lady Warriors. Fourth quarter streams your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Fourth quarter is set to get underway here from the WYO Sports Ranch Complex in Casper, Wyoming. It's the Casper Compete Classic. Nearly 100 games over 3 days going to be contested here in Casper as the Warriors and Lady Warriors open up the season. Lady Warriors with 41 points already in this game, so offense is working well. Kelly Walsh has started to show a little bit more pressure, so the Lady Warriors can't get lackadaisical. Got to find a way to get the ball up the floor. That means some good screening, some other things like that. It'll be Kelly Walsh basketball to start quarter number 4, and it's 41-31 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Inbounds here from Hayward into the hands of Larson. Kick it right side. A look to go down low. Fago came back into the game. Turnaround shot up, no good. Backside rebound for Page, and she'll get it off for Glanz. And Emma comes into the front court right. Here's Navarro driving. Kick it inside out. Back for Glanz, trying to give it for Richardson. Tipped away. Back for Glanz. She'll move to the right. Now finds Page. Shot fake there. Tried to drive. Gets around one defender. Nice job to reset herself. Couldn't finish the shot, but a great job there. And now the Lady Warriors commit a foul on the inside. And if that's Robertson, that's 4. It is on Maddie, so she'll have to be careful the rest of the way. So Kelly Walsh with it now into the front court. Trying to go outside for Boyles. Back up top, Hayward steps inside of the free throw line. Almost ran out of room there, but gets it for Larson. Dribbles to the right block, throws it away into the Kelly Walsh bench. So Navarro with it now, into the front court she comes. Goes left for Glanz. Inside it goes. Navarro, shot up and good. Great quick ball movement. That's what I like from the Lady Warriors. It's one pass, get a screen, dump it inside, put the shot up. That's quick, efficient work there. Ball goes inside. Fago goes back into the game, and she's got the first bucket of the fourth quarter for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Robertson through the hands of Navarro, a little bit of hot shot there, and now dribbling forward with it. Going behind the back and out of bounds there. A little bit of a fancy dribble for Hayward and out of bounds. 14 turnovers apiece now for these two squads. A much cleaner third quarter. So Lady Warriors have the possession here with 6:30 to go in this contest. Lady Warriors trying to build on a 10-point advantage. Robertson had it poked away. Now a fight for it. Glanz is going to win it. I think they're going to call a little bump against Larson. Tried to create that turnover by kind of forcing Glanz out of play. Ball bounces in now for Navarro. She'll dribble. Now takes on a kind of a running jump shot. Fight for the rebound taken down by Kelly Walsh. Into the front court they come. Front court right, straight away. Shot fake from Morrison. Outside, three on the way for Larson. Too strong, followed her shot to the hoop. Richardson blocks it away there. Nice job by Lily Richardson. And finds some help in Emma Glanz to get the ball forward for the Lady Warriors. She'll drive to the right side. Page, shot fake, now gives for Richardson. Looked like a handful of jersey there by Larson, but nothing called there. She has it into the front court. Ball tipped away by Navarro and out of play. Kennedy Bassett going to come in for Maddie Robertson, and Larson is out. Boraz into the game. Boyles looking to get the ball in, and now does for Humphreys. Dump it for Fago, back for Humphreys, kick it up top. Boraz, a half drive, little push running shot there, no good. Richardson with another rebound here. Be interested to check, maybe I'll check with the Warrior staff. Glanz a transition triple, a little bit too much on it. Her and Fago fight for it, Richardson and Fago, and it's down for Page, and then it's finally taken away here by Kelly Walsh. Ball up ahead and tracking it back down was Navarro. Sorry about the camera work. And now Katia comes the other way. Driving down low, ran into Fago again. Ball reach in foul here and a timeout after Navarro finally got possession. We'll take it with them. 43-33 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here in the fourth quarter with 5:06 to play in this contest on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And we're back here to game action on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Lady Warriors, great job on the inbounds play, but Page ran out of room, but gets it for Richardson. Turnaround shot, tried to step it through, ball tipped away. Fago has it, and Lady Warriors turn it over. Man, that was such a great inbounds play. Page had it, but she just kind of lost the ball a little bit. Nice job by Bassett to tip that one away. It was nearly a perfectly executed inbounds play out of a timeout. But it remains a 10-point contest, 43-33, as the Trojans bring it in. Morrison, left wing. She'll spin, look. Outside, Fago in the left corner. Ball's taken away through the middle. It's Navarro up ahead here. Glanz streaking to the bucket. Protects the ball there. Nice little scoop layup for Glanz. Nice job by Emma to protect the ball that time around. Lady Warriors lead it by a dozen. Taken away by Navarro again, but then Boraz onto the deck. Into the hands of Boyles. She'll dribble drive. Ran out of room. Navarro nearly took it away again. And last touched by Katia there. Great defensive effort as well from her. She's got 23 points. Robertson comes into the game. Back in as Spires for the Trojans. Morrison inbounds for Spires. Outside for Morrison. Posting up down low is Holthouse, but the shot's up no good from the Trojans. Almost tipped away there as Robertson is able to get outside for Glanz. Glanz up ahead now for Bassett. She strings through. Has the dribble. Poked it away. Stays with the Lady Warriors. 45-33. Less than half the fourth quarter to go. 3:59 to go. Ball set to come inbounds. Backside for Richardson. She left it short, but she was fouled on her way up. Nearly an and one opportunity. Foul is going to go on number 5, Ellie Holthouse. That'll send Richardson to the line for her first trip. First one up off the right side, no good for Lily. As mentioned, she's been a rebounding phenom in this one for the Lady Warriors. Haven't given the Trojans many second chances. Second one up, gets a little help off the back iron there, kind of checked up and kisses off the back iron and down. 46-33 as Navarro kicked that one away and now ended up on the deck was Morrison. Now Morrison set to bring the ball in here for the Trojans. Right side, picking up the dribble now is Spires. Driving down the baseline come the Trojans and throwing it to nobody. In particular, that time was Humphreys, so another turnover there, up to 16 for the Trojans unofficially. Lady Warriors at 14. Glanz comes forward with it now, gives off for Navarro. Katya dribbles to the top, looking for room, now back for Bassett. Right side here for Robertson. Skip pass for Glanz. Thought about the three. Shot fakes. Goes down the lane. Out of room. Bounces it here for Richardson. Little glass shot just off there for Lily. Fight for the rebound, and Glanz ends up on the deck. Bodies spilling there, but now the Trojans come away with it the other way. Bassett defending Boraz here on the outside. Ball skipped across. Dangerous pass. Morrison got it, though. Ball down low for Holthouse. Back out Morrison. Shot fake, now drives. And a blocking foul going to be called on Richardson. Oh, no, they're going to call. Yes, it will be on Richardson. Her fourth. So Page and Donahue in for the Lady Warriors. Sheaf going to come in for the Trojans. Coach Gilliam of the Trojans thinking probably needs some three-point shooting power out there. They've knocked down 5 on the day. Trying to get it to Sheaf on that inbounds play. Now backside it goes. Got a good pass on the inside, and that'll foul Richardson out of the game here. As going up was Smith. And unfortunately, that's, I believe, 5 on Richardson. We'll see. It is. So Richardson fouls out. That's tough for the Lady Warriors on a size-wise of things, but with just about 3 minutes left in this game, Lady Warriors hope they can finish this one off for their post player there as Smith knocks down the first free throw. Lily, of course, a 6-foot junior. Second one, Smith, no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped away, picked up by Robertson. Good job there by Maddie, and the Lady Warriors work it out of trouble here. Navarro tipped away that time. Good defense from Sheaf, but in the end it'll still remain Lady Warrior basketball. Inbounds play now. Ball looking to get inbounds. Going to dump it in for Page. Almost lost it, then does have it taken away. Dribbling around trouble and tipped away there by Donahue, I believe. Knocked it away from Olivia Spires. Kelly Walsh with it now. 46-34. Lady Warriors, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 3 on the way. Off the angle, no good. Fight for the rebound. Holthouse ends up on the deck. and a timeout granted here to head coach Gilliam and the Kelly Walsh Trojans. We step away with them 46-34. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here at the YO Sports Ranch with 2:37 remaining in the fourth quarter on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And we're back live here at the Casper Compete Classic. Lady Warriors leading this one here late on in the fourth quarter, up by 12, 46-34. Ball comes inbounds here. Trying to get it outside for a three on the way, but can't get the shot off. 2:30 to go. Ball to the inside, tipped away through the hands of Holthouse, and Donahue's got the steal. Now Glanz will crossover dribble, create some space. Now gets it for Donahue. Quickly around the left side for Navarro, and reaching in there was number 4, Cedar Smith. Ball in for the Lady Warriors. Donahue has it. Little short bounce pass now for Emma Glanz. Lady Warriors not going to be any kind of hurry here, just looking for good ball movement, trying to create a good shot here, and reaching in was Holthouse. I believe that's the 4th foul of the quarter. Next one will put the Lady Warriors at the line for bonus free throws. Navarro set to cue up the inbounds play here from the baseline. Ball in for Glanz. Ran out of room. Now give for Donahue. Oh, had to drop it off there. Unfortunately, the Trojans gambled on the steal, and the little mispass ends up working out. Navarro, down the lane she goes, takes on some contact. Katya Navarro, she's got 25 here to the quarter century mark in the opening game of the season. Lady Warriors on top by 14, 48-34. Ball down low and putting the shot up. I'm not sure if it was a shot or a pass, but Holthouse will get to the line here as Glanz commits the foul. Her 4th. Minute 39 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Holthouse at the free throw line. 0-2 on her first trip and misses that first one. Took a couple of long looks but never did fall. Remember, the postgame show presented by 7-Up coming up your way next. And, of course, Warrior Basketball, the boys, to follow immediately after this against Kelly Walsh. So don't go anywhere. Don't have to click onto a news stream, anything else like that. Keep it right here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Whether you're joining us via YouTube, Facebook, the NFHS Network, or Huddle TV, we say hello and good morning to you. Holthouse on the way. Second one too strong off the back of the iron, and she goes over the top here and commits the foul. And that's going to send the Lady Warriors to the line now for bonus free throws. I think it's going to be Bassett heading to the line. I'd say for some of the players that are getting some of their first consistent varsity action, I think Bassett's really showed herself well. Donahue's put in a few stretches of good minutes as Bassett knocks down the first free throw. Thompson comes into the game here for the Trojans. Cedar Smith to the sideline. Bassett a little bit strong that time, and rebound down to Holthouse. Now the Trojans here on the other side. Navarro takes it away, and now it's a little foot race here against Spires, and Navarro goes to the hoop and gets the bucket. plus the foul. That's 27 here for Navarro in the opening game of the season. Katya's game's so interesting. She can look out of control at points, but when she gets around the hoop, she's able to contort her body, compose herself, and knock shots down. Missed the free throw, but it stretches the Warrior lead to 17 now as the Trojans are on the other side. 3 on the way for Morrison. High arcing, too much on it. Page tips that one out of play, couldn't hang on to it. Minute 16 to go, and this one is the Lady Warriors. Last season, they got their first win in a preseason tournament. Didn't come till the Bighorn Basin shootout in Worland against 2A Grable. Now they're just a minute 16 away from a victory over a 4A squad as Navarro commits the foul on Holthouse. Holthouse unable to convert so far from the free throw line. This one looks better and splashes through. Boyles comes into the game for the Trojans. Second free throw also looks good and is. So Lady Warriors will come forward. Glands with it. Now going to give for Robertson. Robertson looking for some help. Trying to go ahead for Glands, and they'll give that tip away for the Trojans as Navarro nearly took it right back. And then a travel with it at midcourt. .60 seconds to go in this one as Navarro crosses over, comes into the front court, drops it off for Page. Skip pass here for Bassett. Now into the corner for Glands. One dribble, try to dump it in for Navarro. Takes a little bump there, goes down the baseline, works her way inside. They'll say a good block there by Morrison. And Navarro coming back to defend. Boyles outside left, into the corner, Morrison. She'll drive, down the lane she goes, and a blocking foul now. Going to go either against Page or Robertson, we'll see. And it is against Robertson, so that's a second foul out for the Lady Warriors. Jersey Richards will come into the game. Morrison with 7 points in the game. First free throws attempt of the game. Trojans just 7 of 17 thus far, and poor shooting from the line will continue. 7 of 18 on that miss. Lady Warriors only 7 of 15, so not the best shooting day so far from the free throw line. Just 14 of 33 combined for the two teams. Morrison spins that one home, though. Shot up and good, and now Richards with it. Give back for Glands. Now to Page at midcourt. Threw it over the head of Bassett and taken away here by the Trojans. Morrison outside to the right. Now looks to dribble down to the baseline. Ran out of room. 17 seconds to go. Now a fake from 3. Now going all the way to the hoop is Morrison, and Page will commit a late foul here. Her second. That'll send Morrison to the line for 2. So back-to-back trips here to the free throw line for Morrison. Chance to get into double-digit scoring if she can go 2 of 2, but misses the front end. Twelve and a half ticks left in this one. Lady Warriors heading to 1-0 on the season as Morrison can't get the second to go. Thompson gets the rebound. She can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball. And the Lady Warriors will have the possession arrow. Ball comes in for Navarro. Navarro splits the defense up ahead, dribbling. Now has Bassett in the corner if she wants her. Now Page up top, and the final second's going to tick away, and we are at the conclusion. There's the horn. Worland Lady Warriors 51. Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans 37. Lady Warriors game 1. Victory won. A new season, a new journey, and it starts in victorious fashion. 51-37, your final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Post-game show presented by 7-Up. Coming your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 US Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors!
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
The Washkeeper Prevention Coalition.
And welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McCamey with you. Final score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Worland Lady Warriors 51, Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans 37. Lady Warriors victorious in their very first contest with a great performance from Katya Navarro. 27 points for the senior guard out there for the Lady Warriors, 27 of them on the day. I like some of the things they're doing with Navarro releasing on rebound chances. That's how much they trust Richardson down low, and I'll tell you, the Lady Warriors just look so much different when they're able to move the ball around, get the ball to the inside. It's just so hard to do anything if you can't get the ball to the inside. And this Lady Warriors squad, I know it's game one. I know plenty of teams will react, plenty of teams will get better, but a pretty impressive opening game for your Worland Lady Warriors. It's time for the post-game stats here on the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We'll start with the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Smiley Morrison, 8 points in the game, 4 for Penny Thompson, 1 for Morgan Boras, 4 for Cedar Smith, 5 for Ellie Holthouse, 2 for Lauren Hayward, 7 for Brecken Fago, 3 for Makia Humphreys, and 3 for Olivia Spires. For the Lady Warriors, 1 for Kennedy Bassett, 27 for Katya Navarro, 4 for Maddie Robertson, 7 for Emma Glanz, 9 for Annie Page, and 3 for Lily Richardson. Lady Warriors 1-0, 51-37, your final score on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warrior boys coming your way next. We'll jump right out of our postgame show presented by 7-Up, and on the other side right into our pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just...
The Washkeeper Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washoe County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washoe County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkeeper Prevention Coalition.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 US Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. And welcome inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Get a hold of the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate and talk to one of their talented real estate specialists at 307-347-4271. Visit them online for their listings and properties for sale at worlandwio.com. That's worlandwio.com. Warrior boys set to take on the Kelly Walsh Trojans, looking to follow in the girls' footsteps and get an opening victory to this season as the Lady Warriors picked up that 51-37 victory. Warriors trying to do the same here at the YO Sports Ranch, hosting this opening preseason tournament, the Casper Compete Classic, and it's been honestly a fun opening to it. 9 o'clock game. Lady Warriors had to make an early trip, but they were ready for some basketball this morning as the Lady Warriors got that victory. Let's jump inside of these two squads. We'll jump back to last year. Looking at this Kelly Walsh squad, they were 14-12, finished 4-2 in the West Division, made it to the state tournament, lost in overtime to Natrona County in that contest. So again, did not get into the consolation end of things in that opening with those losses there for Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh beat Star Valley, then lost to Natrona County and lost the consolation game as well in that one to the same Natrona County Mustangs. So 14-12 team last year for the Warriors. Last season they were 11-13. They had some great close games that just did not go their way for the Warriors. They let some leads go. So this team, as head coach Tanner Hart talked about, not a ton of experience out there. You will see some familiar names out there, like he mentioned with Cooper Cannon and Gunnar Mascaro. Grant Page being back could be a huge thing here for these Warriors. Less than 5 minutes to go till our starting lineups and opening tip-off here from the YO Sports Ranch for the Warriors. Again, an 11-13 season again. Like I said, they did not have Page last year. This year they do. Looking at the lineup overall, Gunnar Mascaro, Cooper Cannon, Grant Page, Elias Mitchell, and Michael Williams will make up the starting five. We'll, of course, we'll get back to those a little bit later on our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off. But all those players really did get some time out on the floor. Elias Mitchell maybe the only one who didn't get as much time on the floor last season. Then some of the players coming off the bench will be interesting out there on this varsity team. Kobe Bradshaw, Avon Jones, Taylor Ruckman. Again, there's some other players on this Warrior squad as well. We'll see how deep head coach Hart goes into his bench. Probably depends a lot on what's going on out on the floor. So should be a fun one here between the Warriors and the Trojans. And again, this is the pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Again, if you're just joining us, you missed out on the girls' game. You missed a great one. 51-37. Victorious were the Lady Warriors on a 27-point performance from Katya Navarro. And I'll just tell you, every facet of the game that head coach Mark Mortimer would have wanted to go well did. They played great on defense, disciplined on offense, great rebounding out there. I mean, it really went the Lady Warriors' way. I'd say maybe they gave up a few too many open looks from the outside. The Lady Trojans did hit 5 threes, kind of got cold in the second half, but again, you'd have to kind of dig into it to look for too many things to nitpick at. Even the turnovers, I said so many of them were not due to necessarily pressure. They were due to trying to get the offense going, trying to make that last pass. So I think when we talk to head coach Mortimer at the halftime of this contest, he will be more than happy with that performance and pretty happy to get that first victory here before the Christmas break as they head to 1-0, and they'll be back on the court tomorrow against another Casper school in the Natrona County Mustangs. We'll have that one for you at 9 a.m. again tomorrow morning with an 8:30 a.m. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. That's going to do it for this version of the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Again, visit them online at worlandwio.com or give them a call, 307-347-4271. Starting lineups presented by the Northern Wyoming News on the opening tip-off. Your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is all there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
And welcome back inside the YO Sports Ranch Casper Compete Classic. Worland Warriors, Kelly Walsh Trojans. Times for our starting lines presented by the Northern Wyoming News. For the Kelly Walsh Trojans, number 1, Rhett Roden. Number 3, Mason Eager. Number 10, Carter Alver. Number 13, Logan Atnip. And number 15, Jonah Bollinger. For the Warriors, it's number 10, Gunnar Mascaro. Number 12, Cooper Cannon. 22 is Grant Page. 23, Elias Mitchell. And number 24 is Michael Williams. Those are our starting lines presented by the Northern Wyoming News. And it's time for our Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off. Northern Wyoming News available weekly on Thursdays in a print publication. Online subscriptions available at yodaily.com. Here is the tip-off, and it's controlled by the Kelly Walsh Trojans. They'll work it up the left side now. Left side, shot fake there for Alvar. Got to the inside, dumps it inside. Shot up and good for the Trojans. Eager got the first bucket of the day here for the Trojans, and quickly up ahead come the Warriors. Mascaro to Williams. Skip pass across, too high there for Mitchell that time for the Warriors, so an early turnover for Worland. Roden brings the ball in now for Alvar. Deep 3 on the way, up and no good. Fight for it. That's going to be a foul going the other way, flying in from the side. Was Bollinger there. Good job by Cannon to rise up for that one. 3 was up and no good by Logan Atnip. Cannon will have control of the reins. Gets it up head quickly for Mascaro. Well, another high pass there, but Cannon's able to track that one down. Mascaro. Skip it across for Cannon, but it's intercepted there by Bollinger. Going the other way, Warriors nearly took it away, but recollecting on the inside. Go to the backside, Atnip. Williams leans in. Little hook shot won't go. Shot is up and good, plus the foul there on a second chance opportunity for Eager. And the foul on the Warriors. Let's see who they tagged there. So 30-second timeout taken by head coach Tanner Hart. Will step away quickly. 4-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here in favor of the Trojans on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members. Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. And we're back to live action here with Eager set to try to finish out the three-point play. Cannot. Mascaro saves it in, but right to the Trojans. Another opportunity for Kelly Walsh. Little shot fake now. Driving. Running out of room to the hoop again is Eager, and he'll head right back to the free throw line. This one going to be on Gunnar Mascaro. No. I think they're going to call Mitchell on that one. So Eager with all 4 points already, looking to add to it. Gets the first one to swirl around and down. 5-0 in the early going here for the Trojans. Under 7 minutes to play as Eager's got all 6, and it's a 6-0 run for the Trojans to start this game as the Warriors look to settle into their offense. Cannon leading the offense here up top will go right for Mascaro. Gunnar dribbles the top of the key. Now give Williams. Step back three here from the left wing. Missed it off the right side. Now quickly up the floor for Atnip and gets around Williams and just drops it up and home there for Atnip. So he's got another 2, and it's an 8-0 lead for Kelly Walsh on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Slow start for the Warriors. Mitchell looking for some help. Tried to throw it outside and lost his man there, so some pressure from Kelly Walsh early on, causing the Warriors some trouble. 2 turnovers in the early going. It's an 8-0 hole. Roden brings it in now for Alvar. Alvar looking to drive, give it back. Atnip, shot fake there. Mitchell tries to track him. The inside, Atnip, kick it inside out. Eager for 3, and he's got another bucket, and he's already got 9 in the early going. 11-0 Trojans. Warriors looking to get their first bucket, trying to get it to Page, but they lose it again. Another turnover, and Kelly Walsh back the other way. Work it around. Atnip, half drive, now kick out for Roden. Back for Atnip, he's open, left wing for 3, got it. A nightmare start here so far for your Warriors. 14-0 right now. Haven't been able to settle into the offense. Few turnovers throughout. Cannon will try to settle his team in here. Mascaro outside for Williams. Now Mitchell. Mitchell half drive, dumps it to the inside. Page goes to the inside. Strong up but can't finish. And rebounding it now is Atnip. I like the drive. I like the shot there. Now transition triple is up and no good for the Trojans, but flying in for a little alley-oop putback is Carter Alvar, and it's 16-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Timeout on the floor here for the Warriors on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! And we're back here to live action as Mascaro kicks it out for Cannon. 16-0 hole here for the Warriors early on. Go up top for Michael Williams. Now Cannon back for Williams. He'll spot up for a 3 and knock it down. The Warriors have their first bucket of the season, and it belongs to Michael Williams from downtown. So the Warriors break the 16-0 run. Now they'll look to get a stop on defense. Atnip left alone to take on the 3, and now another rebound on the inside. This one for Coulter Garland. Eager on the outside, no. Mascaro going to try to get it up ahead for Cannon. He'll take Eager all the way to the bucket. Too much power on that one. Couldn't finish the layup in transition. Eager going to go all the way to the hoop and get up and good. Eager 11 points here in the quarter already. Cannon moves to his left side. He'll take on a 3. Warriors trying to chip their way back with the long ball. Going to stay here with the Warriors off to that tip, so the Warriors get a bonus possession. Somebody's got to inbounds the ball here for the Warriors, and it'll be Gunnar Mascaro. Here's Page to the inside, plus the foul, and that's what is good for Grant Page, his first bucket in 2 years. The sophomore had a breakout in his sophomore season. Injury kept him out of his junior season. Been excited to have him back, and now he's got an early bucket here, trying to make it an and one play. Cut this lead back down to a dozen. Page on the way. That one's off the other side. Mascaro can't get the rebound. It's brought down by Bollinger. Oh, that's an awkward one. It should have been a travel there. Nothing whistled, though, as Atnip has it outside. He wants to drive. Williams forces him out. Little jump stop at the elbow. Now into the hands of Bollinger. Atnip skips it up top, nearly taken away there, but in the hands of Duncan Gillum. The other way, puts up a wild shot, and now a rebound on the inside for Ruckman. Page has it, so the Warriors get a rare stop here in the early going. 18-5 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. See if the Warriors can keep chipping away. Give for Williams. Turnaround. Picked up the dribble all the way outside. Mascaro down to the baseline for Page. Good little gather dribble. Shot up. No good. Rebound by Ruckman. He can't get it to go. Good movement that time, though, by the Warriors. Remains 18-5 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Down low, getting wide open, and that'll be a foul there on Ruckman, as that'll send Garland to the free throw line. Good little shot fake by Garland underneath as he's set to take on his first free throw. 3:04 to go, first quarter. First free throw up, rattled in and out, and then back down for Garland. Mitchell back in for Mascaro, and then looks like Eager back into the game for Atnip. Eager with 11 points so far. Second one, no good, and then it just hits off the back iron. Long rebound. Garland steps in, and he walked with it there. So missed the free throw on the second, then traveled with it. 14-point game, 19-5 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here, as Cannon, Williams, Mitchell, Ruckman, and Page are out there for the Warriors. Cannon picked up the dribble, finds it for Mitchell. Will pass fake there. Goes over the top, and then Eager's going to take it away. Bad pass, Mitchell. Here come the Trojans the other way. Eager all the way to the hoop, missed the layup, and then it's rebounded on the backside there by Duncan Gillum. And the Trojans stretch the lead to 16 at 21-5. Warriors got to find a way to move the ball a bit better against this jump-out zone pressure, as Cannon has it for Williams. Williams gets a screen now. Shot fake, and then they go inside quick here for Ruckman, trying to go backside for Page and dribble it on the baseline and out of play here. So another turnover on the Warriors. That's 5 of them so far. Just 1 turnover so far on the Trojans on that travel last time down. Warriors will look for some defense here as Gillum goes to the right side, drop off Roden. Leaves it this time Bollinger. Downhill goes Gillum, outside Roden, open for 3, no. Fight for the rebound, Ruckman had it and finally corralled now by Grant Page. Cannon goes the other way, works around a man, high off glass, fancy finish, Cooper Cannon there. That's what you need sometimes from your guard just to make the hard stuff look easy there as he got to the inside. Eager with it, up top into the hands of Bollinger. Drop off Gillum. Gillum will take on an uncontested 3. That one's too strong. Nice rebound there by Page. Boxed his man out. That'll be a foul on Jonah Bollinger, and that'll be his second. Changes coming here for the Trojans. Carter Alvar back into the game. Logan Atnip back into the game. Avon Jones comes in for the first time here for Michael Williams. Minute 35 to go here in this first quarter. Warriors down 21-7. Ball to the inside for Mitchell. Skip it over the top for Cannon. Shot fake there. Splits the defense. Floating shot is up and good. Back-to-back buckets for Cooper Cannon. Both a soft touch. One off the glass. One floating through. Both nothing but nylon there for Cannon as Eager goes down the lane. Backs off against Page, and then another rebound on the inside here for the Trojans. That one taken away by Alvar, and a 3 from Atnip. He airballed it, and out of play, unable to save it that time was Alvar. So the Warriors with a stop here late on. See if they can maybe break this one into single digits as Kobe Bradshaw will come into the game now here for the Warriors with 60 seconds left in this first quarter. So Bradshaw has it into the front court. Give for Mitchell. Skip it across Jones. Bad pass there. Eager read it well. And Trojans come the other way. They'll go to the inside. Easy bucket there for Atnip as the Warriors. Another turnover. They're 6th unofficially in the first quarter. Points off of a majority of them here for Kelly Walsh. Mitchell, one dribble, dumps to the inside. Nice little give and go to the bucket. Went Ruckman. Couldn't finish the shot, but nice ball movement there. I didn't see who the foul was on. Ruckman at the line for the second free throw attempt for the Warriors. That one checks up off the glass and the iron there, and it's up and good. Warriors will take it any way they can get it right now. Second one looks better, and is. Both went down. One looked better than the other, but it's 23-11. Warriors seem to have settled into this one now as the Trojans try to drive in a little bit of trouble, dumping it off through the middle, going to the hoop. There is Garland. Good ball movement. Warriors had the man trapped through the middle, but in the end couldn't get the takeaway. Bradshaw kick it out for Jones. 14 seconds to go. Page down the line, go up top here for Bradshaw. Somehow Kobe's able to save it and go outside Ruckman. Final seconds here, 5 seconds to go. And a foul. I think Garland got tagged on that one. So 5 seconds to go here for the Warriors. 4.9 to go as Bradshaw, going to hold things up. I'm going to say, it's bonus time, that's why. So that'll send Ruckman right back to the free throw line. And knocks it down. 3 of 3 so far for Ruckman. Still some defending left to do. 5 seconds, plenty of time to get up the court and get a good shot here. Ruckman, second one on the way, up and good. Warriors got to get back defensively. Force the ball in now. Working up this side is Alvar. Now it's taken away. Ruckman, he's going to put it up at the buzzer. Just off the left side, no good. So Warriors force a steal late on. It's a 12-point game, 25-13, heading to the second quarter on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. This is Warrior Basketball on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! And welcome back inside the YO Sports Ranch here. Court number 4, the home of the Casper Compete Classic for the Worland Warriors. Warrior basketball out of the quarter break. It'll be Mascaro, Cannon, Jones, Williams, and Ruckman out there. Cannon will come into the front court, give it for Avon Jones. Now Mascaro, dump it inside, looking to get it there, but Eager's able to take it away. Cannon going back the other way, trying to contend with that shot, but it's up and good by Alvar. So the Warriors now back in the front court. Mascaro, shot fake. Jones wide open, left corner pocket three, too strong. Fight for the rebound, brought down on the backside by Alvar. Roden up ahead, just right to the bucket. Nobody picked him up there. An easy one for Bollinger. Warriors didn't get back transition on the defensive side. And quickly, it's a 29-13 game, back to a 16-point lead. Gunnar Mascaro got to get rid of the ball and does for Jones. Back for Cannon. He'll work back towards the top of the key, skip it across for Jones. Bounce down low for Ruckman. Down inside for Cannon, dribbles out of trouble. Turnaround shot from 3, too much on it. Backside rebound. Bollinger and stripped away by Ruckman. He'll go up against Bollinger. Shot up, no good, but Ruckman will head to the line. Good job there defensively by Ruckman. He's got 4 points in the game. All of them from the free throw line. See if he can add to it. And Taylor knocks it down. Grant Page quickly back into the game for Avon Jones. So again, seeing like the rotations are pretty tight here so far in the early going for head coach Tanner Hart. Second one rattles around and finds its way back home. 6-6 start from the free throw line for Ruckman. 29-15 here. As Eager is going to work against Page. A tough jumper down the baseline. Good defense from Page as Ruckman's got the rebound. 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. Cannon with it now. Skip it across for Mascaro. Down low for Page. Looking to gather. Ran out of room. Now has to go back Mascaro. Quickly up for Williams. Contested 3. A little bit too much on it and fight for the rebound. Good seal off on the inside by Garland. Quickly up to Eager on the right side. Skip it over here. Atnip. Wide open 3. Left wing. Missed it short. Page has the rebound. Cannon into the front court. Dribbles down, ran out of room, looking for help. Now puts up a high floater, no good. Backside rebound chance. I think it's going to stay with the Warriors and does. So kind of got in a little tough position there down low, but the Warriors retain possession. Ball in for Page, now Mascaro. Working around Cannon. Little pass fake, now for Gunner, into the corner for Page. He'll dribble down, lost it on the gather, and out of play it goes. Turnover on the Warriors. Like the thought there from Page as a change coming in. Johnny Thomas into the game here for the Warriors. As the Trojans have the ball here, leading it 29-15. Get up top, Atnip. He'll try his range from 3 again. Warriors just refuse to close him out, and he's hit him twice for 3s, and the lead back to 17. Cannon, cross for Mascaro, now for Page. He'll work down the baseline, and he dribbled it on the baseline. So another turnover for the Warriors. So back-to-back turnovers there on Grant. Warriors losing some touch here with the Trojans now in a 7-2 quarter. Need to get a defensive stop here. Atnip, drop it off for Roden. He'll dribble right to the free throw line. Atnip back with it. Thought about the 3. Shot fake. Crosses over on Williams. Gets inside. Spun around. Got the bank shot to go. Traveled about 3 times, but NBA rulings there kept it a possession. As Cannon tries to split the defenders. Page back for Cannon. Deep 3 on the way for Cannon. He sticks it in the angle there for the Warriors, so that'll go to the Trojans on the possession arrow. Duncan Gillum back into the game, and the Warriors sub out Gunnar Mascaro for Elias Mitchell. See if the Warriors can get a defensive stop here. They trail at 34-15. Spin move up top here by Alvar. Moves to the left elbow, then threw it almost out of play. Saved in. Garland moves off to his right side. Page swats that one away, and now running the floor goes Cooper Cannon. He'll go all the way to the hoop with the right hand up and good. Nice transition ball there from the Warriors. That's what you're looking for. Great block by Page. Sprint out by Cannon, and an easy deuce. They need some. 34-17, double-up lead. Three-pointer from the right corner, no good. Williams with the rebound on the inside. And here comes Cooper Cannon the other way with 4:20 to go here in this first half. A running floater from Mitchell's no good. As Thomas tried to crash the boards on the inside but couldn't get there in time. Transition ball, Eager driving. Stripped away, taken away by Mitchell. He'll dribble right near midcourt and find Williams. Steps in. Thought about the step over 3, but then thought better of it as Cannon will dribble up top. Reset the offense. Give it for Williams. He'll set, fire, short. On line, but just not quite enough underneath it. Williams will take a lot of 3s this season, one would expect. Atnip, a little Little dribble drive here against Page, but shut off now. Alvar gets a screen. Cannon trying to work around it, and now Alvar steps to the inside. Foul on the floor called. I think they got Johnny Thomas there. Yep, number 13, his first. Baseline inbounds play here for the Trojans. Ball comes in high for Atnip, works to the free throw line. Now Page nearly took it away, losing his balance was Alvar, but kept it. Gillum, crossover here against Williams. Into the corner for three again, no good. Fight for the rebound, ripped away and out of bounds by Garland, as it was Alvar missing from the right corner. Warriors have looked better, more settled defensively. You like to see that here if you're the Warriors. Mitchell inside for Page, back out for Mitchell. Looking for some help, needs to get rid of it. Finally does here for Thomas. Now Cannon. Thomas, Mitchell. Dribble drive, now held off. Can't get rid of it. Trying to go inside for Page. Can't get the job done just yet. And now Thomas for Cannon. And a timeout taken by head coach Tanner Hart, 34-17. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back with more Warrior basketball next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And welcome back inside the broadcast here. Jordan McCamey with you. Ohio Sports Ranch, home of the Casper Compete Classic right now. Kelly Walsh Trojans up on your Warriors 34-17, so it's a double-up lead here as we head towards the halftime marker. Still got some time left here in this second quarter, 2:51 to go. Warriors, I think the real goal heading into the halftime locker room is keeping this deficit at this point or less. See what they can get going here on this possession out of the timeout. Cannon for Mitchell. Backside for Thomas. He'll dribble inside, ran out of room, kick it out for Mitchell. He has his three blocked there. I'm not sure if he wanted to bring it back down, but the Warriors come up empty that trip down as Atnip crosses over on Page. Kicks it into the corner for Gillum, and the three is up and good. Not the prettiest delivery, but at the end of the day, if it ends up in the bottom, doesn't really matter. As another three is down here for the Trojans. They've got 4 in the first half. Warriors have hit 1. Cannon had to leave his feet, found it for Williams. Back for Cannon up top. Now Thomas. Bounce it for Williams. That one kicked away there, so it'll stay Warrior basketball. Williams looking to inbounds this one, looking for some help. Into the corner it goes for Thomas. Now give it for Cannon. Has to dribble out of trouble. Roden will pick up the defense. Now Thomas. Top of the key, Williams. Couple of shot fakes. Into the corner now for Cannon. Got some room. Takes the three. No good. Fight for the rebound backside. Brought down by Garland. Warriors worked themselves into a good shot. Just couldn't hit it. Now a transition three for Atnip. Too much off the backside. And over the top. That time goes Garland. So Warriors get it back. Mitchell comes out. Thomas comes out. Mascaro back in. Ruckman back in. Cannon with it. Top of the key. Gives right side now for Gunnar Mascaro. Warriors heavily working the perimeter. Get it inside now for Page. Crashing defense over the top and out of play. Page and Williams can't get the little give and give back there. So another turnover for the Warriors. 9 of them now unofficially here in the first half. Kelly Walsh was just with a pair so far. Eager with it. Was off to a really hot start. Cooled down since then thanks to some Warrior defense. And then Ruckman, a silly reach-in foul from behind. His second personal. Minute 11 to go here in this second quarter. Join us on the Washington Prevention Coalition halftime show, hoping maybe to get a talk. Gillum, another three on the way, banked it home. That one leaves a bad taste in your mouth if you're the Warriors here, as we're under a minute to play now. Mascaro outside for Williams. It's 40-17 here. And then another turnover. Warriors maybe trying to do a little too much here as Roden drops it off for Eager, and easy two in transition. Another points off a turnover situation for the Trojans. So now it's Cooper Cannon with it. He'll dribble to the middle, put up an awkward off-balance shot, but gets it to go here with 35 seconds to go. So Cannon with his 8th point so far in this first half, and the Warriors needed it. Broke up a scoring run here. Gillum inside out. Eager, wide open corner pocket three, no good. Tried to go for the Hollywood acting on the outside, not bought by the referees. Here comes Gunnar Mascaro the other way. He'll try to take on a couple of defenders. Couldn't get through him. Page now for Williams. Mascaro around the horn for Cooper Cannon. 6 seconds. Got 5 seconds left. Cannon trying to go to the inside here. Turns around, takes on the shot. It's off to the right side. No good. Ruckman tried to get for the putback, but no good. And that'll end the half here. 42-19 your score in favor of the Kelly Walsh Trojans. They've been good from the outside. Warriors, too many turnovers, 10 of them in that opening half. We'll see if they can start chipping their way back to the start of the third quarter. But next, coming up, is the Washington Prevention Coalition halftime show. This is Warrior Basketball on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome inside the Washington Prevention Coalition halftime show. Jordan McCamey with you. Halftime score here. Your Warriors trailing in this one, 42-19. Right now, though, we're joined by our Lady Warrior Victorious head coach, Mark Mortimer. Coach, for a game number one, I'm not sure you could have asked for much more from this Lady Warrior outfit.
No, you get on the bus at 5:30, and so the kids are up at least a half hour before that. And you get here and you're looking around. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure we're going to have it today to begin this game. But, Kat just absolutely set the tone for us defensively, getting some steals early. And I thought the team responded really well. We just got up and ran up and down the floor. And, we've seen it for a couple of weeks now in practice, but that was a lot of fun to get on the floor and see what these kids are capable of.
Well, and Coach, again, that aggressive play and being able to operate in the offense maybe prevented Kelly Walsh from trying to put out anything like a full court press or anything. You didn't have to see that, but you talked about how deep you were at the guard position. So much different from a year ago where it felt like who was going to have the ball. Today it just seemed like it was getting up the floor. You were getting into the offense consistently.
Yeah, these kids have worked really hard to try to make that, kind of the thing that really propels us through the season. And I'm honestly really surprised at how well things went this morning. To be honest, we knew KW was going to be really physical, and they were a really good shooting team. So for us to rebound and, have Lily in the paint, that's huge for us too, where she manages all the entire rectangle and gets rebounds, and then we can run from there.
Well, and that was what was impressive. I mean, you have so much trust in her that you were consistently having Kat release and getting some of those easy buckets in transition. You're essentially saying, I'll take the 4-on-5 down low because you think Lily's going to win that battle consistently, and that led to some easy points, which obviously settles any team in.
Oh, absolutely. And, we look for that from Lily, for the rest of this season. I'm so glad she's only a junior so we can watch this for a couple years, but I told her early on this year, you should lead the state in rebounding, and she came out, worked really hard, had a couple mistakes there, in that last 3 minutes where she committed 2 fouls right back to back, but she'll learn from that, and we'll keep her on the floor a whole game.
Well, and Coach, that might be the only thing out of the game. I feel like you have to nitpick to find anything you wouldn't be super happy with, but maybe just from the foul side of things, your starters all seem to find some trouble out there. Emma with 4. You mentioned Maddie fouled out, Lily fouled out, so maybe that might be the only place to say maybe those little extracurriculars at the end of a rebound or something like that, maybe just let it go and get back and play defensively.
Yeah, that's it. I might have you come talk to them. Maybe they'll listen to you. But, that's the thing. We told them, you make a mistake, we're good with that. We'll go back and we'll get a stop, and then we'll come back on the other end. But you can't compound those mistakes where, you miss a layup and then you get frustrated and you go try to get that rebound and you have that foul because, those starters, they have to be on the floor. We have some kids, that haven't had a lot of playing time at this level that we'll bring along and we'll have a lot more confidence in. But to begin the year, that first 5 really needs to be out on the floor.
Jordan McKinney joined here by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer, 51-37. The final over the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojan. Coach, any final thoughts here before we let you go? Enjoy it before you get prepared to maybe try to get the double up here against the Natrona County schools.
We have a lot of dead time, so I'm, hoping I can figure out what my wife wants for Christmas in the next 48 hours. So that's what we got going for the rest of this weekend, Jordan.
Head coach Mark Mortimer there, Coach. Appreciate it as always stopping by. Head coach Mark Mortimer there. Halftime score here between the Warriors and the Trojans. Trojans lead your Warriors 42-19. We'll be back on the other side here on the Wash Prevention Coalition halftime show. So we'll get you into stats, wrap up half number 1, and get you prepared for half number 2 on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to get back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is everybody's a part of the community from the bank. And you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you. And that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome back inside the Waskey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Jordan McKamey with you. Great talking with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer. His team winning 51-37. Right now, the Warrior boys, they're in a hole, going to try to come out in the second half. You might not be able to get all back from 23 down, but what you want to do in half number 2 is show yourself well, get this offense running a bit better, get a few more defensive stops. They trail it 42-19. Let's head into the stat sheet here for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Mason Eager with 13, 8 for Duncan Gillum, including 2 from downtown, 4 for Carter Alvar, 12 for Logan Atnip, 2 for Jonah Bollinger, and 3 for Coulter Garland. For the Warriors, 8 points for Cooper Cannon, 6 points in the game for Taylor Ruckman, just 2 for Grant Page, and 3 for Michael Williams. Only 3 down here for the Warriors in that opening half of basketball. They got some good open looks, didn't hit everyone that they looked at. Too many turnovers. Turnover battle right now. Have it 10-2 in favor of the Kelly Walsh Trojans, and they were just lethal on those turnovers. I'd guess on 10 turnovers they had at least 15 points off those 10 turnovers in that first half. So you take away half of those, you feel like you're more at a 15-point deficit. You feel like that's a little more surmountable. But for right now, the Warriors just have to think it possession by possession. You can't look at yourself. You can't get 23 back at a time. So no reason to try. That's going to do it for our Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. 42-19. Heading to the third quarter next. The Warriors and Trojans tip off in the third quarter on the other side here at the Casper Compete Classic from the YO Sports Ranch on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! And we're ready for third quarter action here as the Warriors are going to have the opening possession here. They come out with Gunnar Mascaro, Cooper Cannon, Taylor Ruckman, Michael Williams, and Grant Page. Ball comes in for Williams in the backcourt now. Ball moving around for the Warriors. Got it for Williams. Backside now for Cannon. Working around the perimeter left side. Double team jump out here on the zone. Warriors talked about the zone earlier on. Nice job by Ruckman to get to the hoop, and he knocks it through. Good opening possession there for the Warriors as they get a bucket on their first attempt. Here come the Trojans in transition. Eager wanted to take the three. Now takes Mascaro down the baseline. Thrown up top. Turnover taken away by Grant Page. So a good start here for the Warriors as they come up ahead all the way to the hoop. No good, but heading to the free throw line is Cooper Cannon as he is fouled. I think Atnett picks up the foul. They're going to say, I think it's 2 shots, yes. So Atnett with the foul. Cannon to the free throw line. He's got 8 points so far in the game. First one up, no good. .7:22 to go. Cannon's second, also strong. Fight for it. Ruckman almost has it. Throws it off behind his back, and now Cannon trying to save it inbounds. Could not. Nearly a great play there as Ruckman saved it in, but unfortunately too close to that far sideline. 3 on the way, up and good for Atnip in transition. 45-21 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors with it. Gunnar Mascaro. Give for Williams. Top of the key. Shot fake. Now kick it for Mascaro. Had to rise for that one. Now it's Cooper Cannon. Back for Williams. Sets. Fires for 3. Just too much on it. It was online again. Just a little too much air underneath that one. Hit off the back iron and out. Roden. Eager. Straight away 3. Got it. Just been a hot shooting day so far for these Kelly Walsh Trojans. They lead it 48-21 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cannon up top now for Gunnar Mascaro. Back for Cooper Cannon. Inside for Ruckman, and he's got it up and good. Taylor Ruckman, he's got double digits on the day. Like the way he's playing on the inside, being decisive. Great pass there from Cooper Cannon, giving the assist. Alvar for Atnip. Kicks it across. Alvard looking for back-to-back-to-back threes, and they got him. My goodness. The Kelly Walsh Trojans 3 of 3 from downtown here in the second half, and they've got 8 of them in the game. Cannon, skip pass now. Bounce it in for Page. Grant's been quiet so far today as Williams pulls up for a baseline jumper. And it's knocked out of play here. Last off of Eager. And it'll stay with the Warriors. Cannon set to inbounds here. Going to go up top for Page. Across for Gunnar Mascaro. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. Inside out. Williams has time to set and fire. This time can't hit the shot again. Tipped up from over the top. Looked like Eager had that touch last, but baseline official didn't see it that way, and the Warriors come up empty that time around. Had a couple of chances. 51-23 it remains. Alvar almost pocket pick, but then gets the inside, leans in with the left hand, up and good. Warriors, they've gotten some almost turnovers, but unfortunately they've turned into points after unable to secure those steals. Mascaro, dribble top of the key, pick it up, now go for Williams deep outside the perimeter. Cannon looking to direct traffic, back for Gunnar Mascaro. Give for Page at the elbow, trying to get rid of it. A lot of hands in there. Eager going to go to the bucket, spin move, and fouled. 2 shots coming. So Gunnar going to pick up the foul that time around. First turnover of the half there on the Warriors that time. Mitchell set to check in after the first free throw. Free throws up and good. Eager now with 17 points in the game. 31-point lead at 54-23. Grant Page going to get a break here as Eager's set to fire off free throw number 2. 5:02 to go, third quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Second one up, second one good. Eager 4 of 4 so far on the day from the free throw line. The Trojans are 5 of 6, Warriors 6 of 9. All of those coming from Taylor Ruckman. Mitchell, one dribble, stops, kicks outside. Cannon almost had it taken away there by Garland, but the Warriors retain. Mitchell quickly for Ruckman to the hoop, up and good, plus the foul back-to-back there against Atnip as he's got another foul. And Ruckman with a dozen now in the game. Playing very aggressively. I think Ruckman's having the best overall contest. He's come up with a steal. He's gotten some rebounds. Been good from the free throw line, and with a dozen points, trying to make it a Baker's dozen, and does. 7 of 7 so far there from the free throw line. 55-26 here as the Warriors look for a defensive stop. Alvar for Atnip. Transition 3, in and out. Took a long look. Alvar had it poked away from him into the hands of Gillum. Turnaround, swatted away and stolen as Mitchell has it. He'll look to go all the way to the hoop, try to drop it off for Mascaro and lost it on his way up. Traveled with it. No good. Turnover there for the Warriors. They're 12th. Like the hustle there from the Warriors. It's just been kind of like that day where just nothing's quite breaking the Warriors' way. And Atnip was open for 3, but saw Lane down the middle and went for the finger roll, missed it. Got his own rebound on the backside, and he'll head to the free throw line. Fouled from behind by Taylor Ruckman. That's his third. .4:11 to go. Third quarter is Atnip, hits the front end, no good. Hit the front of the iron, wouldn't crawl over, fell off the side. Page going to come in for Williams. Grant's had a quiet game. They've done a good job of bottling them up on the inside, and Kelly Walsh is a team that's got some good size, as you can probably tell on the video, as Atnip goes 0 of 2, and over the top came Garland. So it'll be Warrior basketball. However, is tipped out of bounds, so Ruckman will bring it in here for Gunnar Mascaro. Ruckman so far has all 7 points for the Warriors in the quarter. Mascaro skip it across, that was Cannon for Mascaro. Then quickly back for Gunnar. Trying to go for the corner, tipped away as the Trojans get it forward, and Gillum going to the hoop and somehow gets that up and good. Gillum with 8 points now, and the Warriors going to have to find a way to deal with this little jump out pressure. Get it for Mascaro, goes inside for Page. Back up top for Cannon, but thrown away, and Gillum Have to hold things up here, wait for some reinforcements. And then almost taken away. Eager transition triple, no good. Fight for the rebound. Gunnar Mascaro's got it. Warriors outsides, but good effort that time for Gunnar. Now to the inside, it's Grant Page. Waits, good patience there from Grant. He let a couple of players fly by, set himself, didn't give up the pivot foot, and knocks it down for two. So the Warriors back within 29 at 57-28. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Alvar dropping off now for Gillum. Looks to drive, takes it all the way to the baseline. Hook shot up and good. Got to give credit when you hit a tough shot. That's just the way things go. Warriors defense was pretty good there down the baseline, and then Cannon has it taken away momentarily and then tipped out of bounds by Gillum. Changes coming in here for the Trojans. Looks like Jonah Bollinger back into the game along with Garland. Actually, Rhett Roden back in. Cannon comes forward now here for the Warriors. The Trojans back into that jump out zone defense. Give for Mitchell, looking for a screen from Ruckman, looking for the give and go. Cannon was open for three, good closeout by Roden. A little leaner on the inside, a floater won't go, and the Trojans save it in there. Good hustle by Roden, got it in for Gillum. Cannon tracking him all the way up the floor. Right side, now back for Gillum. He'll take on the three. It's a push shot three, hit the front iron, no good, and then Mitchell has it. He runs out quickly. So he'll drive down the floor, give for Mascaro, takes on Roden to the hoop, and that'll be a free throw trip for the Warriors. Number 10 foul going to go against number 1, Rhett Roden. .2:14 to go here in the third quarter with Mascaro at the free throw line, and he can't hit the shot, so the Warriors are 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Ruckman is 7 of 7. The rest of the team combined 0 and 4. Warriors only 1-3 so far on the day compared to 8 for the Trojans. And Mascaro can't hit that either, so an 0-2 trip for him. So the Warriors can't chip away there from the charity stripe, and now here comes the Trojans into the hands of Bollinger. Now Roden. Dribbles around one man, a second. Now Eager goes down the lane, spin move, kick out. Roden wide open three, left side. Took a long look in, wouldn't go down, and now Mascaro has a strong rebound to the outside. He'll look to dribble, and he lost the control on it, and out of bounds it went. Kind of took a peek up real quick and lost the handle on it out of play. Avon Jones comes into the game for the Warriors. Gillum driving down to the right block, no good. There's Page with the rebound. Mitchell trying to go the length of the floor. Turns around, a little hook shot up, no good. Rebound down for Bollinger. Gillum, Bollinger, straight away. Looking for Garland underneath, and Ruckman nearly took it away there. Roden, step back three, left wing. That one's online and good. So Roden adds the 9th three of the game here for the Trojans, and the Warriors come the other side looking for answers. A little high floating shot for Cannon, tried to follow it, and then rebounded by Bollinger. Roden drop off for Gillum, straight away. Bollinger working around Eager, and then Ruckman nearly jumped the route there, but then Garland worked around down the baseline up and good. After he couldn't come up with the steal, Garland had a lot of room here as Mitchell has it up ahead. Needs a little help, finds it in Cannon. Bounce for Page. And a little spin move, works his way to the inside. Strong move, but couldn't finish it off. 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter now. Warriors trail 64-28. Bollinger moves off to the right side. Eager with a backdoor cut, not open. Up top, Rhett Roden. Defended here by Cannon, trying to jump across the screen. Bollinger has it now. Back for Roden. Roden works down the lane, left hand, protected it up and good. 5 straight points for Roden as it's 66-28. 13 seconds to go for the Warriors to get up a quality shot here at the end of the third quarter. Page works it to the right side. He'll look to go inside and got around his man up and good, and that'll end the quarter there with Page getting the shot up and good. It's 66-30 at the end of 3 quarters. Warriors and Trojans heading to the fourth next here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet 1 Floor
McGarvin and Taylor.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
McGarvin. And we're ready for the fourth quarter here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Again, 66-30 in favor of the Kelly Walsh Trojans here as we head to the fourth quarter. Again, do apologize about the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, the spot where they have us at. Not even I can see the camera, so I got to lean around at an odd angle, so appreciate the patience on that side of things for timing, trying to keep the score up to date for you as best we can. Alvar moves to the right. Atnip fake from three. Give it for Roden. Thomas and Garland battling down low. Atnip wants to drive. Moves to the right side. Good recovery by Page. Dumped to the inside. Tipped away by Mitchell and out of play. It'll stay with the Trojans. Inbounds play coming. Give it for Atnip. Well, turnaround jump shot. Tough one there. Tipped out right into the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell leans a shoulder in. Got a man trailering. Here's Page. He'll split the defense, but had it taken away from him there trying to gather. Now Atnip comes the other way, all the way to the hoop. Right hand up, no good. Warriors just did enough to bother him. Into the front court comes Cooper Cannon and the Warrior offense. Jones off to his left side. Has it now. Jones dribbles right. Out of room. Now needs some help. Trying to go inside for Thomas. Thomas around Atnip, and it's blocked away there. A little bit of a size disadvantage, and now the Warriors trying to save it in there. It was Jones, and out of play it goes. Back to the Trojans. Bollinger comes back into the game. We're a minute 10 into this fourth quarter. 6:50 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 66-30 it remains. Warriors defending now. Alvar moves right on Mitchell. Kick it in the corner. Gillum for three. Got it. Warriors in transition. Mitchell trying to get it for Jones in the corner and does. Alvar defending, and then Jones lost the handle on it and out of bounds it goes. Alvar the other way. Moving up the right wing. Into the corner. Gillum left open. Jones didn't see the ball, and Gillum just spins out. No good there. Warriors breathe a sigh of relief as the lead's at 49. Cooper Cannon outside Jones, looking for Thomas down the baseline. Has time. There's Jones. Mitchell, shot fake, steps in, puts in a leaner, wouldn't go, and Rhett Roden has the rebound. Whipped up the floor here for Alvar, sets up, bank shot, no. Jones has the rebound on the backside, and back for Cannon. This game may not be the start that the Warriors are looking for, but I do feel like at times they've settled more into this game. The Trojans have just had some more offensive firepower in this one with 10 threes down so far. Nice job by Thomas to get free on the inside. Couldn't finish his shot, but I still like the movement and able to get free underneath. Those over time are going to be ones that fall and count for you. Alvar, quick transition three, and he's got another. 11 threes in the game, so 33 of the 72 points coming from downtown for the Trojans so far today. Mitchell's able to protect that from the Trojans. Give for Grant Page. Tried to split the defenders, and Page took a shot across the face there, and officials kind of counting down the games themselves as didn't really pay attention to that. Could have easily have been a whistle, but a timeout on the floor here taken by the Warriors. So 32nd. We'll step with them. 75-30 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. So our friends at McGarvin Moberly Construction, back to live action here, so no timeout on the floor. Just an injury timeout to get Grant Page off the floor as he kind of took, I think he got poked in the eye out there. Looks like he's all right, though, as dumping it inside was Bradshaw for Ruckman. He's fouled. Good little give and go there from the sophomore to the senior Ruckman. Ruckman's first free throw up and no good. First miss of the day for Taylor. He's got 13 points for the Warriors, lead all Warrior scorers. Second one finds its way home. Here come the Trojans the other way. Couple of check-ins. Jaden Humphreys into the game. Up top, Braden Kalinowski into the game. Ball tipped out. 3 on the way for Carson Pemble. No. Ball whipped out of bounds there by the Trojans. So the Trojans kind of into their secondary unit now. See what the Warriors can do against this second unit of the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Mitchell, the screen from Ruckman, try to go for the little pick and roll, and now wide open was Cannon, but that one's off. Backside rebound, though, by Ruckman, trying to collect himself, push shot up, kind of had it stripped away, almost still made it as Cannon almost took it away from Humphreys. Needs some help as it's intercepted at midcourt by Kobe Bradshaw. Give it for Cooper Cannon. Shot up and got it to go. Strong finish, Cooper Cannon there. So he spun to the lane, took a hit, and still got it to go. Foul on Humphreys. Cannon now into double digits as well. Had 8 points in the first half, first points of the second half here, and knocks down the and one opportunity. Warriors going to try to stack on some pressure here in the backcourt, and Cannon takes it away again. He'll step into his man, goes from behind, swatted there, is coming back to deal with it, and the clock is running at 2:20 to go after it got over 40. The clock continues to run, so 75-34 your score. Warriors will have the inbounds play here from the opposite side of the baseline. Ball in for Williams. Try to go for a step-back 3, but it's a deep 2 with his foot on the line. And he has the only 3 for the Warriors in the game. 5 points for Williams. Ball across. Pemble nearly lost it there as he was being hunted by the Warrior defense. That's a double dribble, yes, sir. And Cooper Cannon on the deck there. Looks like he's all right. All right, Cannon comes forward here. Williams. Ruckman, nice little cut there, and nice job by Ruckman. Great find by Williams. So again, Warriors, they hope to do well against the second unit, and so far have. In transition, 3 on the way for Pemble, no good. Fight for the rebound down to Humphreys. He's underneath. Kick it up top, driving to the free throw line. A little push shot up, rolls around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Still fought for, picked up there by Irving Carbajal. And now another 3 on the way, no good. Backside rebound for Bradshaw. Tipped away. Oh, and they say he last touched it. Thought the last touch belonged to Pemble there, but they'll say it sticks with the Kelly Walsh Trojans, and not a lot of ticks left here. 47 seconds left now, and Warriors going to make a change with Johnny Thomas coming into the game for Elias Mitchell, and also Warriors make one other change. Derek Hackbarth into the game. The Warriors take away the inbounds play. Johnny Thomas had it taken away, but then recovering was Carbajal. Quickly across, three-pointer on the way for Pemble, no good. Backside rebound swatted out there by the Trojans. 12 seconds to go. Warriors got to go quick if they want to do anything. And quickly, Barthelmess and crew Neighbors into the game. Warriors aren't going to get the ball back into the game, though, with the running clock. That's going to do it. 75-38, the final here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors fall in their opening game. There was still some good things to take from it, but a big loss there to open up the season. Lady Warriors victorious 51-37. Warriors fall 75-38. Again, starting with 4A competition, team that has a lot of returning players. It's a tough one, and the Warriors, as head coach Hart said, a lot of guys just feeling out the floor for the first time, so you can't look at it all just by the scoreboard. You got to see some of the growth, and I still saw plenty of good things from ball movement, from the way they ran the offense, things of that nature that the Warriors can hang their hats on. Post-game show presented by 7-Up coming your way next here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McCamey with you on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Final score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Worland Warriors fall 75-38 against the Kelly Walsh Trojans here in this one at the Casper Compete Classic. Warriors will look for some answers here. They have the rest of the day to think this one over. Then we're right back at it, 9 a.m. and 10:30 tomorrow. Lady Warriors and Warriors, they'll be taking on the Natrona County Mustangs. I believe that is the schedule tomorrow, and then they'll close out the tournament against the Riverton Wolverines. So again, just keep your eye out on the McCamey Broadcasting Facebook page for the full for the broadcast links and all that. But yes, Worland will open up the second day against Natrona County at 9 and 10:30, and then a long layover as the Warriors will take on Riverton at 5 and 6:30 on Saturday, and it will all be here at the YO Sports Ranch. So if you're coming down court number 4, YO Sports Ranch, that is where the Warriors and Lady Warriors will play all their games here at this Casper Compete Classic in Casper, Wyoming at the YO Sports Ranch. This is the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Final score, 75-38 in favor of Kelly Walsh. Let's jump into some post-game stats here for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Rhett Roden with 5, 18 for Mason Eager, 15 for Duncan Gillum, 10 for Carter Alvar, 15 for Logan Atnip, 2 for Jonah Bollinger, and 8 for Coulter Garland. 12 threes in the game for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Warriors will want to look at defending the perimeter a bit better than they did in the game. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Warriors on the day, 11 points for Cooper Cannon, 16 for Taylor Ruckman, 6 for Grant Page, and 5 for Michael Williams. So the scoring from 4 players, only 1 3 down, 9 of 15 from the free throw line in the game. Warriors will look to improve on their performance tomorrow. But again, you talk about teams that have some new faces, new leaders out there. It's kind of thing for the Warriors. Plus, brand new coach. I know Tanner's part of the crew and part of the coaching staff, but still, it's all new out there. Game number 1. So if you're tuning into this one, don't try to make broad brush strokes of judgment after just one game. And that story may be true also of the Lady Warriors. I mean, head coach Mark Mortimer said pleasantly surprised. I mean, coming off of a 1-22 season, knowing that the struggles that they had coming in against a 4A opponent, winning 51-37, I don't really care where Kelly Walsh finishes on the season. That's a big win for the Lady Warriors. And again, it may not always be, and it may not always look that good, but you got to have some real momentum, and you got to have some real positives coming out of that one for the Lady Warriors. We're just waiting for head coach Tanner Hart to come out of the locker room, see if we can get a quick conversation with him before we wrap up our post-game show presented by 7-Up. But right now we step away. Final score again, 75-38. Kelly Walsh over Worland. Post-game show rolls on next here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is all there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And welcome back inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McCamey with you. Final score 75-38. Kelly Walsh Trojans over your Worland Warriors. Earlier on, if you missed the girls' game, Lady Warriors picking up a 51-37 victory over the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. So a good opening to the season for our Lady Warriors. Warriors will regroup here tonight, see what they can get going tomorrow against Natrona County. Again, if you have not liked the Facebook page, if you don't follow the Facebook page, I would suggest it. I post before each game. I post all the links there, whether you're choosing Facebook, YouTube, NFHS Network, or Huddle TV. You can find all the links there on the Facebook page. I will do the same thing tomorrow. So make sure you give us a follow, give us a like, and if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our page. We do appreciate all the support there. Without the support of local businesses, and those of you that actually sit here and listen to me talk to myself, well, this just wouldn't be a reality. So do appreciate that. Final score again, 75-38. We're awaiting Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Hopefully he'll be exiting the locker room area here quickly. And again, Coach Hart knows he's done post games before, so he kind of knows the drill. So I'm expecting him to be over here. So make sure you stick around with us just a few more minutes before we have our chat with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart, and then close it out here on a Thursday from Casper, Wyoming. This is Worland Warrior basketball, the post game show presented by 7-Up on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. And welcome back inside the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McCamey with you. We're now joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, not the start that you want to the season in terms of the result. I thought after that opening 16-0 run against Kelly Walsh, I did feel like the boys settled in. It maybe never crawled all the way back into the game, but felt like they settled in after kind of what was a big haymaker out of the gate from Kelly Walsh.
Yeah, I think nerves played a little bit of it and uncertainty, but we talked about instigators at the beginning, when I talked to you earlier during the girls' game, and we did not come out and do that. I think we played off of them. We knew they were going to shoot a lot of threes. They got most of their points off threes last year, probably half their points. I think 24, 25 points per game last year off of threes alone, and we didn't come out to guard. It wasn't the Warrior way, and because of that, they come out, hit a lot of shots, and go on a huge run, and it takes us, almost an entire quarter to settle in and get going.
Well, and Coach, part of that offense, again, it looked like facing kind of that jump out zone for most of it. It's always tough to break down a zone without great ball movement, but did see at times when the ball skipped around quickly, it did open up some of those lanes. I thought Taylor Ruckman did a good job of kind of exposing some of those lanes. Grant Page kind of found his feet under him after, I think he needed to get a couple of quarters in him before, he could really settle back into some competitive basketball.
Yeah, and we talked about, Kelly would mix up defenses. We knew we'd see man, 1-3-1, 2-3 zone. We knew they were going to throw a lot of different things at us, and the 2-3 was working because we weren't moving the ball very well. When we had that high-low look and the guys were actively moving and engaging that, like you said, Taylor reaped some rewards off of that, and so did Grant. Sadly, sometimes we got stuck watching and kind of just reading the defense that way instead of moving our bodies and making plays happen, and so it took a while.
Yeah, Coach, and again, it seems like this offense is always for the Warriors, and it seems yours as well. It takes some decisiveness, and it maybe looked like the Warriors today maybe just lacked a little bit of that decisiveness, where it's like, is that what I want to do? And it's got to transfer from that to that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's going to be a learning curve for sure, and it just looks rough when you're going up against some 4A schools, yeah. and we're learning each other and the system. Like I said, I was just disappointed with, we're throwing the ball 25, 28 feet out of bounds. The aggressiveness on the defensive, part of the court. We're not getting out to shooters, even though we know they can shoot threes. Those are things that are easy fixes if we let it be. And we talked about our motto this year is no holding back. And I said, a lot of us have things we don't want to do. That's uncomfortable. And so we have to get uncomfortable and start breaking out of our safety zones.
Jordan McCamey joined here by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, again, we said, don't paint in broad brush strokes early on in the season. Of course, get a short memory, get a chance to settle in here, and then right back out against Trona County. Any final thoughts on this one here against Kelly Walsh before we let you kind of get out of it, digest it, and get ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I like what you said. We got to Ted Lasso it. We got to be a goldfish.
There you go.
We got to, learn what we can learn from this game and move on. Tomorrow's going to be a morning game again against Natrona. They're physical. They're still a 4A school, but they're going to be a physical version where Kelly Walsh is a little bit different, more shooters. I don't expect as many shooters from Natrona, but they're going to get up in your grill and get after it. So we need to be ready.
That's Worland Warrior head coach Dan Hart. Coach, appreciate you sharing your thoughts, and we'll chat with you in the morning as you take on the Natrona County Mustangs.
All right, thank you, sir.
Head coach Tanner Hart there, and this is the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We wrap it up from the Wild Sports Ranch on the other side here in 30 seconds on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
And welcome back into the post-game show presented by 7-Up. That does it for us here on our broadcast day from the YO Sports Ranch at the Casper Compete Classic. Final scores in these ones. Worland Lady Warriors pick up a 51-37 victory over Kelly Walsh. Warrior boys fall 75-38 here to open up the season. Remind you, tomorrow, Lady Warriors back on the floor, 9 a.m., 10:30. We're doing it again, 8:30 a.m. scheduled. McGarvin and Taylor pregame show followed by a 9 o'clock tip. Then the boys right after that, the Warriors and Lady Warriors take on the Mustangs of Natrona County High School. So make sure you stay tuned to the Facebook page for those broadcast links and any updates you can find there. If you haven't given us a follow on Facebook, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube page, please do so, just so you can get those notifications and you can know every time your Warriors and Lady Warriors go live here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. We say goodbye from the YO Sports Ranch here in Casper, Wyoming at the Casper Compete Classic. Final scores: Worland Lady Warriors 51-37 over Kelly Walsh. Warrior boys fall 75-38 to the same Kelly Walsh Trojans. And until next time, there's a Friday morning next time. Go Worland Warriors.